There we go. How is it going, guys? And welcome to a massive watch-along. It's West Ham versus Arsenal in the Premier League, game week 36. Honestly, I think this might be the biggest game of the season, purely because there is so much jeopardy at the top and the bottom of the table. Arsenal going for the title, West Ham fighting to keep their place in the Premier League. Massive game coming up. We've got about 11 minutes till kick-off at the London Stadium. I'll quickly go through the team news. And I've got to say, West Ham have gone with an interesting selection. Well, they've gone with a back three today, Nuno's side. In goal, Mads Hermansen. Back three of Todibo, Mavropanos, who used to play for Arsenal, and Axel Disasi. They've gone with their wing-backs, Malik Diouf and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A midfield two of Thomas Soucek and arguably their player of the season so far, Mateus Fernandes. And then they've got Crescencio Somerville, captain Jarrod Bowen, behind striker Tati Castellanos. For Arsenal, they are unchanged from the side that beat Atletico Madrid in the Champions League semi-final second leg on Tuesday. David Raya in goal, Calafiori, Ben White fullbacks with, of course, Gabriel and William Saliba centre-backs. Midfield two stays the same. Mars Lewis-Skelly keeps his place, third game in a row, next to ex-West Ham man Declan Rice. Eze in the 10, Trossard on the left, Saka on the right, and Gyökeres up front. Actually, I think, did Eze start against Atletico? Oh no, it was Erdegaard. No, yeah, they are completely unchanged from Tuesday. West Ham have got no injury concerns. The only injury concerns for Arsenal are Jurriën Timber and Mikel Merino. Yeah, this is massive. Genuinely, this is massive. I honestly think if Arsenal win today, I think that's the title done. I just think their last two games are Burnley at home and a Crystal Palace side away, who will be focusing more on the Conference League final, which is 3 days after the season finishes. So for Arsenal, this could be the day that they secure the title. Obviously, it won't be confirmed just yet, but I would fully expect them to beat Burnley and Palace in their last two games. I think this is a banana skin for Arsenal. I mean, West Ham have got so much to fight. Obviously, both teams have got so much to fight for, but West Ham are trying to stay in the Premier League, which is obviously huge. I mean, West Ham really shouldn't be in this position, should they? With the manager they've got, some of the players like Bowen, Somerville, Fernandes, they really should not be 18th in the league, but I think if they lose today, they are in massive trouble. There is a chance by next Premier League game week they could be relegated. If they lose today, Tottenham beat Leeds tomorrow, and then Newcastle beat West Ham next Sunday, West Ham are gone. West Ham are gone. So this is massive. There's so much on the line today. I'm really looking forward to it. Got about 9 minutes till kick-off. Let me know your predictions in the chat, guys. I'm going to go for 2-1 Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win this game just about. West Ham will make it very difficult for them. And I can definitely see West Ham getting something, maybe even winning. I honestly can, because Arsenal in these moments tend to fail. So, yeah. Honestly, Arsenal win the league if they win today. There's no way they slip up to Burnley or Palace. It wouldn't surprise me, but there's no way. If you're just joining the stream, guys, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on so that you never miss a future stream or a future upload. This is going to be good. Looking forward to this. I mean, can I just say, if you're a Tottenham fan, if you're a Tottenham fan, who do you even want to win this game? Because obviously, if West Ham win, Tottenham go back into the relegation zone. But if Arsenal win, they go closer to the title. So I think for Tottenham fans, you're going to want a draw, right? Because if it's a draw, West Ham stay in the relegation zone, but only on goal difference. And then if Arsenal don't win today, the title is back in City's hands. Because after today, City will have a game in hand against Palace on Wednesday. So there is genuinely so much to fight for. And for Tottenham fans, I mean, it's arguably a lose-lose situation. But even if it's a draw, like, Arsenal will still be top and West Ham will get closer to them in the relegation battle. We'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, Declan Rice playing against his former club. Let's see if he's got the minerals to potentially relegate West Ham. Because if they lose today, and if Tottenham win tomorrow, West Ham are in massive trouble. Like, genuinely massive trouble. Got about 7 minutes till kick-off at the London Stadium. I mean, obviously I'm a United fan, so I don't really want City. I don't want City winning the league. I'd rather Arsenal do it, but I don't really want Arsenal doing it either. I prefer them to over City, but I don't necessarily want either of them to win it. But I want Tottenham to get relegated more than I want Arsenal to win the league. So I honestly don't mind what the result is in this game. I just hope for a good game, loads of goals. My most recent watch-alongs haven't provided too many goals. Only 2 goals in the Liverpool-Chelsea game yesterday. On Friday, obviously, Hull Millwall. That was one of the most boring games I'll ever watch. I mean, Villa Forest, I got some decent goals, but before then, Bayern PSG only 2, Arsenal Atletico only 1. So at least 3 goals in this game would be nice. That is one going for, as I've said, 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, let's see if Arsenal have got the minerals to win this game. Obviously, they've got a Champions League final coming up at the end of the month against PSG in Budapest. And it has been a while for Arsenal. 22 years without a Premier League title. It's got to end at some point, you'd think. But saying that, I think if Arsenal don't win it this season, will they ever win it? Because this is 100% their best opportunity to do so since they started challenging a few seasons back. Obviously, last season they were 10 points off Liverpool. Season before, they lost on the final day, 2 points to City. And the season before, they went on like a 4-game winless streak, 3 draws in a row, and then lost 4-1 to City, which ultimately was the catalyst for Arsenal bottling the league. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, this should be Arsenal's year, especially after City dropped points to Everton. I know City won yesterday, but ultimately it is in Arsenal's hands. I do hope the title goes down to the final day, because there's a good chance the title race, the relegation battle, and the race for Europe will still have to be decided on the final day of the season, which would just be an incredible final day. And I definitely will be doing a Premier League final day watch along as well, which I'm looking forward to. In terms of the table, they've both played 35 games at this moment in time. Arsenal, Man City. Arsenal on 76, Man City on 74. Goal difference is close as well. Arsenal plus 41, Man City plus 40. So it's so tight. It could be decided by goal difference. If Arsenal draw today, City will have a game in hand, and City will have the chance to better Arsenal's goal difference. And even if the goal difference is the same, it will come down to goals scored. Arsenal have scored 67 goals. Man City have scored 72. So yeah, I mean, I keep backtracking every time one of these teams drop points. I say, "Oh, the other team's going to win the league. The other team's going to win the league." Like when City beat Arsenal, I thought that was it. I honestly thought that was it. But then obviously City dropped points to Everton on Monday, and now I'm saying I do think Arsenal will win it. But if Arsenal drop points in this game, I'll say City win it. Yeah, honestly, this title race has been absolutely brilliant. But it's got to end. It's got to end at some point, and one team has got to win it. But will it be Arsenal? Will it be Man City? I think today will give us a huge indication in terms of who goes on to win it. And obviously can't forget about the relegation battle. If West Ham win, Tottenham are back in the relegation zone. Tottenham play tomorrow at home to Leeds, so they'll have a chance to get back out of it again. But honestly, I think when you consider the context and how much jeopardy and permutations there are, this is the biggest game of the Premier League season, 100%. Bigger than Man City Arsenal. Obviously, that was big for the title race, but this affects the title race and the relegation battle. Star bar and cup of tea in football, boom. Oh, I should have made a cup of tea. I should have. I mean, I've got the trusty old water, but yeah, this better be a good game. Honestly, yesterday wasn't a classic. Neither was Friday. Thursday was one-sided. Wednesday, Bayern PSG it was, yeah, only 2 goals, and they both came at opposite ends of the game. That's the dream right there. Yeah, I might make one at half time. We'll see. Yeah, West Ham have to win today. I think if they lose, they're down. I honestly do. They've got Newcastle away next, which is not easy anyway, and then they've got Leeds at home final day. Tottenham have got Leeds at home tomorrow. Who they got next? Chelsea. Oh my God, yeah. Do you know the funny thing? There is a chance Chelsea can relegate Tottenham at Stamford Bridge. West Ham need to win today, Tottenham need to lose tomorrow, and then West Ham need to beat Newcastle next Sunday. And then if Tottenham were to lose to Chelsea next Tuesday, Tottenham get relegated at Stamford Bridge, which is like a living nightmare. Again, I can't see West Ham winning this game anyway, but it opens up the title race and the relegation battle so much if West Ham were to even get a draw, because then they'll still be in the relegation zone, but goal difference will be what separates the two. West Ham might cause an upset today. I mean, I predicted an Arsenal win, but I have said I will not be surprised if West Ham get a draw or a win, because they are literally going to have to fight till the very end. 120% effort they're going to have to give. Come on, you Irons. Yeah, it's difficult. Like I don't know who I want to win this game because I want Tottenham to get relegated, and I don't want. Yeah, so I should want West Ham to win, shouldn't I? Well, no, I shouldn't because I don't want City winning the league. This is what I mean. Like that's why I've said any result does for me. If West Ham win, Tottenham are in the relegation zone. If it's a draw, opens up the title race and the relegation battle. And if Arsenal win, it means that City probably won't win it. So yeah, I think Spurs will be okay as results will help them today. That's what I mean. I think if West Ham lose today, I expect Spurs to stay up, especially if they win tomorrow as well against Leeds. Yeah, West Ham going with a back three today. I mean, I think what else is going to be interesting in this game is corners, because West Ham have conceded 15 goals from corners this season, and Arsenal have scored 18 from corners. So that could be the difference today. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm not surprised Arsenal are unchanged. Yeah, nothing like being impartial for the fans, eh? What can I do? What can I do? I mean, this affects me as well. It affects most fans in the league because most fans don't really want Arsenal to win it. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind if Arsenal win the league. I just really do not want them to win the Champions League, because that would just be... Imagine they do the double. After calling them the Nearly Men since I started the channel, I'll have to get rid of that nickname. Or I could keep it for another season if they go trophyless. We'll see. I honestly think this game could go either way. Because genuinely, there is so much to fight for. Like, so much to fight for. And Arsenal got options on the bench as well. I mean, Arsenal probably got the best squad in the league in terms of squad depth, but I just can't look at that attack. What is it? Trossard, Eze, Saka, WHUARS. When you compare it to the likes of bloody Giggs, Beckham, Rooney, Ronaldo, like both those attacks could have a Premier League title to their name. Obviously, United's attack has multiple, but it's mental that an attack of Eze, Trossard, Saka, and WHUARS could be winning a Premier League title. It's crazy, but yeah, Arsenal within touching distance, they really are. But if they don't win today, it's back in City's hands, and it will probably come down to goal difference. Let's just hope for a good game. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Goals galore. There's going to be so much tension for both teams. Come on, West Ham, says Jim. You really don't like Arsenal, do you? Yeah, I mean, I thought Chelsea fans hated Tottenham more than Arsenal, but yeah, I think it's very split. I want Arsenal to win so my son doesn't cry, but my head wants West Ham to win as a Chelsea fan. Fuck up both Spurs and Arsenal. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, there's so much jeopardy. Like, even for teams that aren't involved in this game, so who do you want to win? Like, if I was a Tottenham fan, I wouldn't know where to turn. Because I wouldn't want West Ham to win because they'll get out of the relegation zone, but I wouldn't want my biggest rivals to win it because they'll be 2 games away from the title. So you've got to just hope for a draw, really. It's just hope for a 0-0. We are about to kick off here at the London Stadium for, in my opinion, the biggest game of the Premier League season. West Ham versus Arsenal, Premier League game week 36. And we are underway at the London Stadium. It's West Ham versus Arsenal. Relegation battle and the title race could be decided today. Not mathematically, but pretty much be secured. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if Arsenal can handle the pressure. Let's see if West Ham can handle the pressure. Exactly. Ooh, exactly. Like, it's so much jeopardy. It's incredible. And after saying all that, it'll probably be a draw, which doesn't really do either team a favour. A draw is definitely the worst possible result for both teams, but it's definitely the best result from a Spurs point of view. Here's Trossard. Arsenal coming forward early here. It's Calafiori. Good defending from Todibo. Yeah, West Ham have gone with a back three of Todibo, Disasi and Mavropanos. Obviously, Mavropanos used to play for Arsenal. Obviously, Disasi, all known from Chelsea. I've got to say, I've been quite impressed with Disasi since he joined the Hammers. I think it's funny. I think West Ham this calendar year have been pretty good. They're going to lose games. They're in a relegation battle, but since they lost 3-0 to Wolves in their first game of this calendar year, they've massively improved, beating the likes of Tottenham, Sunderland. Should have beaten Chelsea. They were 2-0. Again, that result could come back to haunt them. They were 2-0 up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge at half-time, and Chelsea came back to win 3-2. Like, it's fine margins. Every game matters. You might not think it at the time, but every game matters, because you could always go back to a certain point in the season saying, we should have won this game, this would have boosted our chances. So that's why you got to take one game at a time, every game seriously. But obviously this one has the most jeopardy, and 100%. Here's Jared Bowen. I mean, Jared Bowen, this could be his last 3 games in a West Ham shirt if the Hammers go down. I wonder where he'd go. But ultimately, I mean, I don't think it... If he does want to leave, I don't think it helps the fact that his father-in-law, Danny Dyer, is also a West Ham fan, so he might convince him to stay. I don't know. I think Bowen would suit like a Villa or a Newcastle. I think he's definitely good enough to play for one of the big 6, but it's just, do they really need him at the moment? Here's Wan-Bissaka, and he's ended up conceding the throw-in. Yeah, but I've gone with 2-1 Arsenal. I'll predict goal scorers as well, why not? I'll go WHUARS, because I'm not his biggest fan, but he has impressed me these last few games. And I'll go with Saka, why not? And West Ham, I'll say... It's a bit boring going with like each team's best players, so I'll change it. I'll go Somerville to score for West Ham. Hello, Nan, good to see you. Here's Trossard. Trossard coming forward. He's WHUARS, he's still got it. Over to Ben White. Now Declan Rice. I wonder if he'll celebrate if he scores. Ball comes in and it goes all the way out for a goal kick. But yeah, surely Rice. I don't know. Would you celebrate if you're Declan Rice if you score? Because obviously West Ham made him into the player that he is today. But ultimately, imagine he scores a late winner. Like, what do you even do? You got to try and stay composed. Like, I don't know. It's a difficult one. I wouldn't want to be in his position if he was to score. To be fair, West Ham's recent record at home has been very good. They're unbeaten in their last 6 Premier League games at the London Stadium. 3 wins, 3 draws. Like before that Brentford game last week where they lost 3-0. And even in that game, they had the woodwork 4 times. Like, fine margins. I mean, and they had a goal disallowed for offside. So, honestly, it's fine margins. That was not a 3-0 game. Definitely not. But ultimately, they lost the game. So they've got to try and recover from that. I mean, to be fair, they've got Leeds at home last game of the season. Leeds will have probably stayed up by then. Well, no, Leeds will have definitely stayed up by then. So they'll have nothing to play for. But then again, you could say the same for could you say the same for Spurs? Well, Spurs have got Leeds tomorrow, haven't they? And Leeds, if West Ham lose this game, Leeds are safe. Like, mathematically. Because Leeds are 7 points clear. And if, obviously, West Ham were to lose today, 2 games left, 6 points to play for. The sassy headers it away. Here is Eze. Now Lewis Skelly. It's his 3rd game in a row in the midfield. Obviously played as a left-back for all of last season. Here's Saka. Saka, and it's comfortable for Hermansen. I don't know whether that was a shot or a cross, but it's into the hands of the West Ham goalkeeper. I think the first goal in this game is going to be so crucial, because if West Ham get it, it completely opens up the game. But if Arsenal get it, then yeah, I think the West Ham fans in the stadium just need to create the best atmosphere possible. I mean, Nuno, who's obviously West Ham's manager, he won 3 Premier League games against Arsenal when he was Wolves manager, so he has a good record against them. The reverse fixture was 2-0 Arsenal. That was Nuno's 2nd game in charge of West Ham. To be fair, West Ham's recent record against Arsenal has not been too bad. They've won 2 of the last 3 meetings at the Emirates, beat Arsenal 1-0 at the Emirates last season, and beat them 2-0 the season before. So, my nan wants West Ham to win. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan, I think it's obvious who you want to come out on top today. Here's Gabriel. I mean, I know we're only 6 minutes in. It better not be a 0-0. A 0-0 does nothing for me doing a watch along for this game, but it also does nothing for West Ham and Arsenal, like at all. Here is Mateus Fernandes. He'll get a move this summer. I mean, United have been linked with him. I think he's a brilliant player. And again, to be fair, if West Ham do go down, he'll cost less. So, I mean, as much as I want Tottenham to go down, if West Ham go down, we'll be able to get Mateus Fernandes for cheap. So that'd be good. But obviously, it's not just him we need. We need at least 3 midfielders. What was Arsenal's record at West Ham? Well, Arsenal's last 2 games at the London Stadium have been goals galore. Last season they won 5-2, and they were 5-0 up at one point. And the season before, Arsenal beat West Ham 6-0 at the London Stadium just over 2 years ago. Declan Rice scored that day as well, and didn't celebrate. But if he scores today, I'd be very interested to see what he does. Wonder if West Ham fans still love Rice, because ultimately he was there for quite a while. Obviously, broke into the first team, did so well. Obviously, won a trophy before he left as well. But he has been booed like the last few times he's come here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not being funny. He got you over 100 million. So everyone hates Arsenal. Don't know why. Everyone's sweet. Fuck all. I think it's just I don't know. I think that's the funny part. I think it's just funny that they haven't won anything for a long time. I mean, all they've won since 2004 is FA Cups. And for this, this could be a chance. It's Calafiori. And, it's really good defending from, I think it was Mavropanos. What a chance that was for Arsenal. I think that was a brilliant Trivela pass from Leandro Trossard. Yeah, Calafiori finds the Belgian. What a pass this is. Should Calafiori do better here? I don't know. I think he's caught in 2 minds. I don't think he knows whether to pass or shoot. Because Gyökeres is in the box waiting for a tap in. I don't know what he was trying to do there, the Italian. Really good chance for Arsenal though. But they got the corner, and again, I have said I think corners could be important in this game. West Ham can't defend corners. Arsenal can score from corners. Declan Rice whips it in, and it's a chance. Oh my God, what a save. Chance. Oh my God, Arsenal have hit the woodwork. And it's still not clear. It's still not clear. Calafiori, Eze shot, and it's going to go out for another corner. I told you, West Ham cannot defend set pieces. Arsenal should be 1-0 up here. Yeah, corner came in. Trossard header. Brilliant save from Hermansen, and then Trossard with another header. And I don't know whether that was the bar or the post, but he's hit the woodwork. I think it was the corner of the woodwork. And then Eze had a shot, and it's gone out for another corner. I mean, they just cannot defend set pieces, can they, West Ham? Should Trossard be doing better here? I mean, the first header, it's an unbelievable save from Hermansen, and he's got to get up straight away. But the second header for Trossard, I think he's got to score. I really do think he's got to score. I mean, Arsenal should be 1-0 up here, definitely. Even the chance that led to the corner through Calafiori. But they've got another chance here. Can't believe that didn't go in. Yeah, they're just showing the stat now. Goals from corners for Arsenal this season, 17, which ranks first in the Prem. And goals conceded from corners, West Ham with 15, bottom of the league. So that's why I did say before the game, corners could be crucial. Saka's going to take this one from the other side. It's not a bad ball. Gabriel with the header, but it's over the bar. Yeah, West Ham have just got to try and not concede as many corners this game. Yeah, it was a good ball in from Saka, but just too much on the header from Gabriel. Yeah, West Ham have got to be so careful here. You do not want to go 1-0 down this early, especially with how good defensively Arsenal are. 30 clean sheets this season for the Gunners, which is just unbelievable. It's their most since the 93-94 season. And obviously they've still got today 2 more Premier League games and a Champions League final. Theoretically, they could get up to 34 clean sheets in one season. And I think in all competitions they played 58 games. So 30 clean sheets in 58 games is remarkable. It's over an average of a clean sheet every 2 games. And even the stats here, 6 shots, 1 on target, 8 touches in West Ham's box, and 64% possession. It is all Arsenal in this first 11 and a half minutes. Remember the Invincibles? Yeah, it was 23 years ago. It was 22 actually, Jim. But yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't alive for that, but so Arsenal haven't won the league since I've been alive. That's quite funny. But this is what I mean, and they haven't won the Carabao Cup for like over 30 years. They've never won the Champions League, never won a European trophy as well. Like, it's literally just been FA Cups and Community Shields for the last 22 years. Here's Trossard. Gabriel. Here's Bukayo Saka. Obviously scored the goal to secure Arsenal's place in the Champions League final on Tuesday. Wasn't a great game at all, that second leg, but that goal from Saka was enough for Arsenal to secure their place in the final. Now you're trying to wind my house up. Here's Saliba. As they come in short. Oh, nice from Eze to get away from Fernandes. Nice 1-2. This is good. This is really good play from Arsenal. Calafiori. Oh, what an effort. Really close from the left back, but it has gone wide. Genuinely, it is all Arsenal in the first stages of this game. Really good play. I tell you what, the strike from Calafiori. Oh, it's so close. It's just going away from goal the last second. Arteta knew how close that was. Yeah, West Ham, they've got to do something different because nothing they're doing is working at the moment. I wonder if Nuno will stay if West Ham go down. I mean, I wouldn't think so, considering the fact that last season he got Nottingham Forest into Europe. And I think he's definitely too good to manage in the Championship. I'm sure the West Ham would love to keep him. Because if Nuno stays, West Ham win the league comfortably. He's already got Wolves promoted from the Championship as champions. Obviously, Wolves are going to be in the Championship next season as well. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with Nuno. Obviously, Scott Parker used to play at West Ham. He's free on the market after leaving Burnley recently. So that could be a potential. And again, but the thing is with Scott Parker, he'd get West Ham up, but then they go straight back down. He's genuinely, what team should do with Scott Parker? Appoint him to get promoted, and then when you get appointed, when you get promoted, just sack him and get a new manager in for the Premier League season. Tadibo, well, West Ham have a throw-in. Tadibo throwed the ball to Wan-Bissaka and actually hit Arteta, and Arteta just stared at him for like 2 seconds. That was quite funny. Wan-Bissaka with the throw-in to Tati Castellanos, but Arsenal have it back with Saka. Good tackle from Souček. And now West Ham can have a very brief spell of possession, which is something they've not had in these first 14 and a half minutes. Why is the goalkeeper having about 10 touches? This is what happens in Arsenal games. Here's Bowen. It's not the worst ball forward, but I expected to go out for a throw-in. That's not a foul. Oh, come on, ref. Seriously. Mavropanos with the foul on WHUARS. I don't think there was much in that at all, but the referee's bought it and has given the free kick. Let's see it. For God's sake, the way that WHUARS goes down. I mean, seriously. Yeah, Mavropanos has scored quite a few goals from set pieces this season. This one, I mean, West Ham, they've got players that can score from set pieces, but ultimately defending them is their weakness, as shown in these first 15 minutes. I don't know how Trossard missed that second header. The first one was just a brilliant save, but the second one, he should have scored. Should have scored. Free kick taken short. Here's Eze. Now Rice. Rice progressing well here. No one can get to him. It's Rice. White to Saka. Should cross it in. Doesn't. Eze. Eze with the shot blocked by Bowen. He's never going to score from there. Trossard. And he's gone back to David Raya. Absolutely typical. I mean, I'm not surprised Arsenal have dominated so far. They've scored 11 goals in their last two visits to the London Stadium. 5 last season, 6 the season before. But to be fair, the season before, where Arsenal beat them 6-0, the same season, West Ham beat them 3-1 at home in the Carabao Cup. So, and this is what I mean. West Ham's recent record is not bad whatsoever against Arsenal. But obviously, in terms of the gap between the two teams, it is incredibly high. Obviously, Arsenal top, West Ham 18th. But again, I feel like I've said this before. I honestly feel like in the Premier League this season, anyone can beat anyone. For example, like Wolves beat Liverpool, Wolves beat Villa, Burnley beat Palace, for example. I honestly think anyone can beat anyone in this league. I mean, Arsenal lost to Bournemouth. You know, just examples like that. I think anyone can beat anyone. It's been that competitive this season. Like, the gap between, like, 6th and 13th is ridiculous. It's like a 6 or 7 point gap between those positions. It just shows you how tight it is and how competitive it is this season. I know people like to complain sometimes about, like, the quality of the league, like the quality of players in this league. But I honestly do feel like, in terms of competitiveness, it's probably the highest it's ever been. Rice is he going to go with the long throw? No, he's gone short to Lewis Skelly. Back to Rice. That's a good pass. Lewis Skelly. Oh, Mateus Fernandes. That is absolutely superb. Get him to United in the summer. Yeah, just brilliant strength to stop Lewis Skelly getting the ball and let it go out for a goal kick. I wouldn't want to play out the back against this Arsenal team. Mavropanos with the long ball. Forward to Castellanos. Comfortable for Gabriel. Goes back to Raya, and Raya boots it long. And Disasi should win the header, and he does. But once again, it goes back to Arsenal. Here's Rice. Saka, brilliant. Mateus Fernandes again. He is absolutely superb, isn't he? I think you could definitely argue he's been West Ham's best player this season. You obviously got Jarrod Bowen, but I feel like since Bowen joined West Ham, this has probably been his worst season. But I think he's been good. He's got 8 goals, 10 assists. The fact you could argue that's his worst season just shows you how good he's been since he joined. And obviously it'd be a big miss if he was to leave in the summer. But could you blame him? Even if West Ham were to stay up. I mean, maybe if they stay up, he'll stay. But I don't know. I think he's proven a while back that he is too good for this West Ham side. Oh, he's managed to stay on. What is Castellanos doing there? Or maybe, oh no, he's gone out for a throw-in. Okay, I wonder why he booted the ball away. It's actually a West Ham throw-in as well. Do you want to give the ball, Arteta? Yeah, 20 minutes gone. Still goalless. Shock. But Arsenal have dominated. I feel like West Ham last 5 minutes have been under less pressure, but they've not created anything, the Hammers. Here is, who's got it now? Disasi. It goes out for a throw-in. Again, I do think the first goal, I've said it already, the first goal is very crucial. 100%. I mean, to be fair, the last 5 meetings between these two, 3 Arsenal wins, 2 West Ham wins. It's definitely not been one-sided. Calafiori coming forward here. Here is Trossard, who should have already scored this game. Wan-Bissaka concedes the free kick. Yeah, it was a definite foul, wasn't it? I mean, Wan-Bissaka's normally good at one-on-one defending, but Trossard twisting and turning was good from the Belgian. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Not too sure how many we're on now. I think last time I checked, was it like 292, something like that? But yeah, thank you guys for the support. Rice with another set piece incoming here. This time a free kick, not a corner. This is a very interesting setup. Rice puts it in, and it's not bad. And it's, oh my God. Oh my God. How are Arsenal not winning? Genuinely. It just feels like a matter of time before they score. And I honestly think when they do score, it'll probably be from a set piece. West Ham cannot defend set pieces. Rice with the ball in. Brilliant flicked header from Calafiori. Saliba just cannot get there. Wow, is it going to be one of those games? No, Arsenal will score eventually at this rate. They'll find a way through. Oh no, it wasn't actually a save. Unbelievable from Mavropanos. And then Juve hits it against Saliba, then against Hermansen, and then Castellanos clears away. Brilliant defending, but they've got... It's actually mental that they cannot defend set pieces at all. And when you're playing against the best team in the league when it comes to set pieces, you're always gonna be in trouble. I mean, who knows? It could be one of those games, but I just think if Arsenal carry on like this, they will score eventually. Disasi headers it away. They just cannot sustain an attack at the moment, West Ham. Every time they try to go forward, Arsenal end up having it. Oh, Declan Rice, you lucky boy. Somerville just about not getting to the ball there. Rice has gone down, but West Ham are playing on. Here's Castellanos. This could be a chance maybe. And the referee gives the free kick to Arsenal for the foul on Trossard. Is Rice still down? Oh no, it's not. Bloody hell, it's not even Rice, it's Ben White. I don't really know what happened. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looked like Rice gave the ball away. Somerville, he didn't do anything. He got the ball. Yeah, it would have been ridiculous if they were to stop. Was it even a foul on Trossard? No, probably not. But again, the referee always buys that foul. That type of foul. He's barely touched it. Oh, he's got hold of him. But it's a contact sport. Just because he's gone down doesn't mean it's a free kick. But this would be very concerning if Ben White is to come off injured here. Obviously, no Jurian Timber still. I think he's going to be out for the rest of the season. So it looks like it will probably be, if Ben White does come off, it'll probably be Mosquera to come on to replace him. Yeah, this looks concerning. What did he actually do? Somerville get... It's good from Somerville. Does he just tread on... Does he tread on Ben White? I don't actually think it's Somerville's fault at all. I just think it's one of those 50-50 challenges. I mean, yeah, they don't look good. No, they don't. Yeah, this he might have to come off here. This is very concerning for Arteta. Surely Mosquera's going to be warming up now. Again, if they had Timber, they wouldn't have a problem, but they don't, so Mosquera might have to do a shift right back. He's warming up now. Yeah, obviously signed from Valencia in the summer. Can play as a centre-back and a right-back. He's a good player, Mosquera. But obviously, him against Somerville... Yeah, I don't think Ben White's going to be able to carry on here. He's still down. He looks in pain. Don't think it wasn't Somerville's fault. It was a 50-50 challenge. But I just think White came off worse. And obviously with a Champions League final on the horizon, and obviously with Timber being out, Ben White would probably start. But he might not be available because this does not look good. Yeah, he's limping a lot. He's going to have to come off it. There's no way he comes back on. I'd be surprised if he continues. Yeah, that don't look good. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, he's going to... What's going on here? Why is Zubamendi coming on? I mean, unless Zubamendi can play as a right back, that change makes no sense for me. Unless I've cracked the code. Lewis Skelly will play. Who's left back? Who's right? I don't know who's going right back, but Zubamendi is the one who's going to be coming on, not Mosquera. I mean, Lewis Skelly. is a left back and a centre mid, but like, does that mean Lewis Skelly will go right back and Calafiori right back? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure we'll find out. But the change hasn't been made just yet. But West Ham coming forward here. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Now Jarrod Bowen. Bowen. It's a chance. Oh, it didn't fall for Juve. That was a decent chance there for West Ham. Yeah, Bowen had the ball. He went for the cross. It deflected off, I think it was it Lewis Skelly or Eze? Yeah, deflected off Lewis Skelly. It just did not fall for Juve. It was... Rice has. Oh my God, yeah, he has. I'm just seeing it now. That's not going to stay. That can't stay like that. I'm sure it will change when this change is made. Why is it Zuba? Why just bring on Mosquera? Mosquera started as a right back against who was it? Atletico in the first leg. Well, Ben White is definitely coming off, I could tell you that. And that might be his season done. So it's Zubimendi coming on. I'm going to be very interested to see what this means for the Arsenal back line. Will it be Rice, Zubimendi, and then Lewis Skelly drops back? It looks like it's going to be Lewis Skelly at right back. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, he's not a right back. He's left-footed as well. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work out. But yeah, it's definitely not. Or maybe, I don't know. Is it right? Who is right back? Is it Rice, Lewis Skelly or Zubimendi? It's one of those three. It can't be Rice. You can't have Declan Rice playing as a makeshift right back. But he is staying a lot on the... yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, Rice is staying on the right-hand side. This is very attacking. It is. This is what I just don't understand that change. I really don't. Are you really going to... I mean, Rice is probably, or arguably, potentially, I'd probably say so, Arsenal's best player. So the fact that he's going to be potentially playing as a right back... Has he ever played as a right back, Declan Rice? I don't think so. But surely there's a better solution there. Well, Mosquera. Mosquera has been playing as a right back in recent games when Ben White hasn't started. So I don't know. Again, I don't know as much as Arteta. Arteta knows better than me, but that really doesn't make sense to me. But what do I know? Arteta's Arsenal manager could potentially be winning the Premier League and the Champions League, and I'm sat here doing a YouTube watch-along, and I'm saying it's a ridiculous decision to not bring on Mosquera. But who knows? It might backfire. Rice might not be a good right back. We'll have to wait and see. But I just... Yeah, they just said he started his career playing right back. There we go then. But still, like, if Mosquera wasn't playing as a right back in recent games, I can understand that. But surely it's... But he might have started his career playing right back, but when was the last time he actually played there? He's not played there for Arsenal, I can tell you that. Again, I'm sure he'll still be involved in like the build-up play and stuff, and I'm sure he'll get forward as much as he can, but that looked like a handball to me from Souček, but the referee's somehow not spotted it. Somerville with a nice flick to Juve. West Ham coming forward here. They've got numbers forward. Wan-Bissaka's free on the right-hand side. That's a brilliant ball to Juve, but it's too far for Wan-Bissaka and it goes out for a throw-in. Maybe to confuse West Ham. Maybe. But then again, Rice played at West Ham, so maybe West Ham knew that Rice could play as a right-back. I don't know. Yes, very confusing, but we'll see how it pans out. We'll see if Rice... I mean, obviously Rice, we know how good he is as a midfielder. Could you imagine he starts as a right back in the Champions League final? I don't think Arteta would risk that at all. But this game is massive as well. This is probably their biggest game of the season, so it is a risk. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Here's Trossard across to right back Declan Rice. I mean, that's a very good ball from Rice to... Well, it looked like a very good ball, but it's gone straight to Hermanton. I must say, West Ham have done pretty well in the last 10 minutes just to, slow the game down. Arsenal haven't really created a lot in the last 10 minutes because early on it was all Arsenal going forward. Yeah, 30 minutes gone, still goalless. I'm sure we'll get a bit of added time on at the end of this first half for the Ben White injury. Disasi goes long. I tell you what, it's a brilliant ball to Malik Diouf, who will keep this in, and he's managed to keep it. He plays it to Somerville. Fernandes with an interesting ball across to Wan-Bissaka, who completely slices the ball in, and it goes out for a goal kick. Oh. Yeah, I must say, I think it's very good for Nuno that West Ham don't have any injury concerns, one at all. It's very rare nowadays where you get teams that literally have no injuries whatsoever, but especially at this time of the season where you're trying to stay in the Premier League, I think it's very important to have a fully fit squad. Raya goes long. That's not a foul on WHUARS, but Arsenal do get the throw-in. Obviously, WHUARS not happy about that. Here's Gabriel. But now Lewis Skelly's probably, okay, so he's 100% is Declan Rice at right back, even though Lewis Skelly looks like he's playing there right now. Oh, Saliba. Oh, free kick's been given. That was very risky from the Frenchman, but Castellanos gives away the free kick. Yeah, West Ham haven't tested David Raya at all yet, which is a little bit of a concern, but I'm sure they will at some point. I mean, they're going to need to if they want to get out of the relegation zone today. Here is Gabriel again. Now Lewis Skelly again. Once again, Arsenal just playing it around the back. Not like they need to win this game or anything. Here's Zubamendi, just come on. Come on, attack. Stop playing it around the back. Lewis Skelly. There we go. WHUARS dropping deep for it. Here's Zubamendi. That is a free kick for Arsenal. Foul again by Castellanos, but this time on Zubamendi. Yeah, I don't think West... Oh, it's a yellow card as well for the striker. Not ideal. West Ham haven't had a... Well, I said they haven't had a shot on target. Haven't even had a shot yet, so that's not ideal. I mean, Arsenal have had 9 shots, but only 2 on target. Yeah, Nuno not happy with the foul from Castellanos. It's a bit of a needless foul to make as well from the Argentine. I tell you what, Declan Rice can hit one of these, 100%. I'd say it's about 25 yards, just more than 25 yards out. Maybe one for Eze. We will see. Yeah, I think you've definitely got to shoot from here. There's no point crossing it in. Will it be Eze or will it be Rice? That is the question. I think this would probably suit Declan Rice more, but I might be wrong. Imagine I'm saying all this. Oh, who's going to shoot? Who's going to shoot? Imagine they just cross it in. Because why not? Nah, you've got to shoot, surely. It's definitely shooting range. Looks like it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Eze to take it. I would not be surprised if this goes in. Here is Eze. What a goal this could be if it goes in. Eze, and it hits the wall. I was just saying I wouldn't be surprised if it goes in, and after all that build-up, it hits the wall. But Arsenal still have it with Lewis Skelly. Now Calafiori. Oh, Wan-Bissaka was pressing him. But Arsenal keep possession again. And it's back to David Raya. Fantastic. Zubamendi. Oh my God, stop giving the ball to Raya. Because now you've given the ball away. It's just a bit pointless. Does it not bother Arsenal fans that they watch this football week in, week out? Again, obviously, if it gets you a Premier League and a Champions League, obviously, you don't have to... Why would you complain? But for neutrals, it must be so boring. Somerville's coming forward here. Somerville and West Ham have finally bloody hell. West Ham have finally had a shot. I mean, it went wide, but that's more that they've done going forward since the start of this game. Brilliant from Somerville to get away from Lewis Skelly. It's a really poor shot, though. I think he stumbles just before. Did he stumble? Yeah, he did. He's not hit it properly, has he? That could have been a decent chance for West Ham as well. Rye goes long again, forward to WHUARS. And Fernandez headers it back to bloody hell, Hermansen. Yeah, I keep getting confused whether it's Hermansen or Hermansen. I think it's Hermansen, yeah. Yeah, 10 shots for Arsenal to West Ham's 1. But ultimately still goalless. Bloody hell, very risky there. Just go long. Mavropanos back to Hermansen. Hermansen, bloody hell. I'll just say it how I want to. And Saliba wins the header, but West Ham still have it with Mateus Fernandez. Now Somerville coming forward again. Plays it to Jarrod Bowen. Oh, this is good. Oh, I don't think he's going to get it. Oh, brilliant from Gabriel. And it's a free kick, and it's going to be another yellow card. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Free. Who's it a yellow card for? Somerville. Well, Gabriel's the one down, but the referee hasn't given the yellow card yet. Yeah, yellow card for Somerville. I was going to say, yeah. I don't know why it took so long to give that. It was good play from West Ham. Nice play between Somerville and Bowen, but Gabriel just about getting there. And then Somerville. I think a yellow card's a little bit harsh. I mean, he's got to go for the ball. But yeah, 2 of West Ham's attacking players already on bookings. Castellanos a few minutes ago and now Somerville. Are we going to get a goal in this first half? Probably not, but we'll see. Come on, I honestly thought there was going to be goals in this game. Why are there so many low-scoring games recently? Like, seriously, come on. This, for me, I said this at the start, this is arguably the biggest game of the Premier League season so far. Oh, Trossard with another Trivela pass, but this time it goes to Mavropanos. And WHUARS has... Yeah, he's managed to win it back, and Calafiori finds Trossard. And they go back to Gabriel. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Zubamendi to Declan Rice. Just don't go back to Raya. Do not go back to Davin Wright. No, I don't think they will this time. Rice. I do think, regardless of whether Arsenal, whether they win the Premier League or the Champions League or both or nothing, regardless of what they do, they've got to strengthen their attack this summer. Because honestly, that attack is not a Premier League winning attack. It could be in 2 weeks' time, but it shouldn't be. That's my point. Like, they've got to strengthen their, because they've probably got the best defence in world football, arguably. But they've definitely not... I'd probably say they're not, in terms of attacks, not even top 10 in the world. Like, it's ridiculous, really. Like, how have they managed to do... How are they top of the league with that attack? I mean, to be fair, I rate Saka, but WHUARS, Martinelli, Trossard, Ødegaard, Eze, that's just not a title attacking... That's just not a title winning attack in my eyes. Even though it could be... I just don't see it as a title. I mean, compare it to City's attack. Doku, Cherki, Semenyo, Haaland, Marmoush. Like, they are much better. Like, I would say Foden, but Foden... Well, I'll say Foden as well, because I mentioned all of Arsenal's attackers. Like, Foden. Yeah, it's just... that's just a much better attack. WHUARS is down here. No, I don't think a free kick was given. About 5 minutes till half-time. At the London Stadium, still goalless. Yeah, Saka laid off to WHUARS. That was definitely a foul from Disasi. Somehow he got away. Did he get... Oh no, Disasi got a toe onto the ball, that's why. But yeah, no foul, and he's back up now. And West Ham have the throw-in. Here's Disasi. Okay, he's got to take it again. I don't know why, but... Why has he got to take the throw-in again? Who knows? Well, I can't hear on commentary, so they've probably said why. Somerville, who's been more involved in these last 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think West Ham have been that bad, to be fair. I mean, they need to do more going forward, but obviously Arsenal probably should be winning this game in terms of the chances they've had. But I think West Ham have, as the game has gone on, they've definitely defended better. That's poor from Castellanos. Really good flick from Bowen. I mean, West Ham still have it, though. Here is Jean-Claude Todibo. Now Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who scored against Arsenal at home last season in the 5-2 loss. Here's Fernandes. Now Todibo. It's not a bad ball, but it's cleared away by Gabriel. Well, it could have been a better ball, but he's a centre-back. I'll let him off. And it's going to be a West Ham throw-in. Rice at right-back isn't working, is it? Not really. No, I just think they miss him in that midfield. I just don't get why Mosquera hasn't come on. I know he's a centre-back, but he's been playing as a right-back recently, as a makeshift right-back, so I just don't get why. I don't get it. I think it's too attacking. Ultimately, Rice is he's not the most attacking player in the world, is he? But I do think they miss him in that midfield, definitely. Like even here, first 22 minutes, Arsenal had 9 shots, 2 on target, and 11 touches in West Ham's box. But in the last 20 minutes, 1 shot, none on target, and 1 touch in West Ham's box. And that shot, the only shot that Arsenal have had in the last 20 minutes was the Eze free kick, which went straight into the wall. So this is what I mean. Oh, West Ham, Souček, and it's another free kick. Nuno is furious. Lewis Skelly's gone down. The referee's given a lot of free kicks Arsenal's way, hasn't he? Yeah, let's see. I mean, Lewis Skelly's back up on his feet, so it can't have been that bad. Let's see the replay. Lewis Skelly headers it to Calafiori. Wan-Bissaka is somehow ends, but I don't know really. I don't think there's too much in that. I might be wrong, but yeah. Let's see Nuno's reaction again. He's always got his arms crossed though, hasn't he? Nuno. Like even when he's complaining, he'll do that and then just do that again. Approaching half-time stoppage time, I would expect at least 4 minutes from the Ben White injury. It's not been the best game in the world, has it? Started pretty fast with Arsenal. Arsenal should have been at least 1 or 2 up, but last 20 minutes there's barely been anything from both sides going forward. Here's Trossard. Trossard, he should have crossed it. I don't know why he didn't. He crosses it now, but it's too late, and it's gone straight to Hermansen. Every time I say his name, I change it. Sometimes I say Hermansen, and then I say Hermansen. And he's just got to boot it long. Saliba headers it away, and Arsenal have it back again. And they've still got it. Even it looked like the pass was too much for Saka, but there was no West Ham players around him. He's taken on Juve. It's Saka. He's got to shoot, you'd think. Nope, he gives it away instead. And Wan-Bissaka clears. Somerville will chase, but he's not going to get there. And then Raya finds Calafiori. Oh, that's brilliant from Wan-Bissaka. That was not a foul, Mikel. Stop complaining. Here's Wan-Bissaka. This could be a chance for West Ham. It's not the worst ball. It's a header. Oh, what a save from David Raya. Really, really good header from Tati Castellanos. Literally just before half-time stoppage time. What a ball from Wan-Bissaka as well. The first save that David Raya's had to make all afternoon so far. Really good save. Great ball, great header, great save. That is superb. I thought it was destined for the bottom corner. Gets a strong right hand to it. West Ham get a corner though. I mean, it'd be typical, considering how bad West Ham are defending corners and how good Arsenal are scoring from corners, if it's the other way. If West Ham score from a corner. Only 3 minutes. I thought it'd be a little bit more than that. But yeah, 3 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Let's see if we can get a goal. West Ham have got a corner. A very crowded 6-yard box. West Ham have got height in there with Disasi, Souček, Todibo. Let's see what they can do from here. Who's going to take it? Mateus Fernandes, I believe? No, it's Somerville. Okay. Somerville whips it in and it's cleared away. Fernandes strike. And this could... Oh, it could have easily ended up in. Todibo couldn't get any connection on the ball. Yeah, West Ham have definitely grew into this game as the game's gone on. Could he have done a little bit... it just doesn't fall for him. The ball just does not fall for him. Actually, no, he does get a connection on it, but not a strong enough connection to divert it towards goal. Here's Calafiori to take the throw in. Yeah, I can't imagine there'll be a goal before the end of this first half. What a save that was from Rye, by the way. Definitely been the best goalkeeper in the league this season. I'd be interested to see if Rice is still at right back at the start of the second half. Good header from Juve. Souček. West Ham still have it. Oh, that's really good strength from Saka to win it off Somerville. Oh, brilliant. Mateus Fernandez. He has been absolutely superb. And then West Ham get the free kick. Foul from Lewis Skelly on Castellanos. I could have carried on the attack, though, to be fair. Yeah, Saka gave it away. Fernandez, brilliant to get it from Zubamendi. Could West Ham have carried on? No, I think giving the free kick was the right decision. Bowen went back, didn't they? But they could get this into the box. Or close enough to... Well, no. It's just hit and hope, really. Free kick about to be taken. This should be the last action of this first half. Fernandez will take. I mean, what do you even do? Do you just... Yeah, that's what I mean. Hit and hope. Gabriel headers it away. And that should be half-time. And it is half-time. Half-time here at the London Stadium. West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Again, not been a classic, if we're being totally honest, considering the fact that, for me, it's the biggest game of the Premier League season so far. No goals so far. It's definitely been very tense for both teams. I've got to say, how Arsenal didn't go 1-0 up in those first 10 minutes, I do not know. Trossard hitting the woodwork twice. But West Ham definitely had a good chance to take the lead just before half-time. Brilliant ball in from Wan-Bissaka. Great header from Castellanos, but a brilliant save from David Raya. It is all to play for in the second half. It's going to be very tense. Obviously, West Ham, as it stands, will be level on points with Tottenham, but will still be in the relegation zone on goal difference. And for Arsenal, they will be 3 points ahead of City, but City will have a game in hand, and goal difference is only separated by 1 goal. So if City, let's just say this game finishes in a draw, Arsenal could... let's say this game finishes in a draw. If City were to win by 2 goals on Wednesday against Palace, City go top of the league with 2 games to go. There's so much to fight for. But yeah, honestly, I can't believe that Trossard... That second header was really surprising. I mean, the first header, fantastic save from Hermansen. And then the second header, he's got to score the second header, no excuses. But yeah, I mean, the second half should hopefully be more entertaining. It'll definitely be more tense, because obviously both teams looking to get a good result to take into the last 2 games. I mean, I'll quickly go through the stats of the first 45. Arsenal have dominated the ball with 66% possession to West Ham's 34%. 0.79 XG for Arsenal, 10 shots, 2 on target and 12 touches in West Ham's box. For West Ham, 34% possession, 0.13 XG, 3 shots, 1 on target and 3 touches in Arsenal's box. West Ham's only shot on target so far was the Castellanos header at the end. Good save from Raya. For Arsenal, the 2 shots on target, one of the saves that Hermansen made. And I can't actually remember the other one, but I don't think there was too much of a chance. I don't think it was too big of a chance. Nervous watch this. These West Ham players are so stiff on the ball. Every time the defenders have the ball, it feels like they're going to mess up. Yeah, I don't know why they... what was I saying? I don't know why they're playing out the back. It's far too risky. I don't think their centre-backs aren't the best on the ball. Like Todibo, Disasi, Mavropanos, they do not fill me with any confidence on the ball. So... yeah, it is a nervous watch. Oh yeah, Kieran. Yeah, good to see you, mate. You're a City fan as well, aren't you? Yeah, massive. This is a massive 45 minutes in the title race and the relegation battle. But yeah, looking forward to the second half. It better be more entertaining than the first half, because obviously, even though it's goalless, you'd think sometimes goalless draws can be entertaining. That one wasn't really. I'm going to be brutally honest, but I mean, it started very quick. I mean, even the Calafiori chance before Trossard hit the woodwork twice. I mean, the Trivela pass from Trossard, Calafiori felt like he was caught in two minds. He didn't know whether to pass or to shoot. But yeah, so still goalless. So much to play for in the second half. I mean, if you're a Man City fan, you are watching very nervously. Like, very, very nervously. There is a new poll in the chat, guys. Let me just see what it is. How many goals in the second half? 0, 1, 2, or more than, or 3 or more. I mean, I went for 2-1 Arsenal. I don't know if I can see that happening now. I honestly think I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if I literally said it about 6 minutes into the game. Wouldn't be surprised if it stays 0-0. Because there is so much to fight for both teams. They'll just cancel each other out. But I don't know. I mean, those chances for Arsenal, especially Trossard. My dad put in the chat saying, could it be one of those days for Arsenal? It definitely could be, 100%. 2 votes in the poll so far, and you both think there's going to be 1 goal in the game. What, 1-0 West Ham or 1-0 Arsenal? We'll have to wait and see. In terms of play, I mean, this is incredible. On FOTMob, there is only 1 player out of the 22 players on the pitch that have got a green rating. And funnily enough, it's Mavropanos, who obviously plays for West Ham and is ex-Arsenal. He's got a 7.3. There is no Arsenal player on a green rating so far. The highest rated, let me just have a quick look. The highest rated player for Arsenal is... Well, they've got 2, Gabriel and Saliba, both on 6.9s. For West Ham, apart from Mavropanos on a 7.3, you've got... I'm really surprised Mateus Fernandes isn't on a green rating. He's on a 6.7. I think he's arguably been the best player in this first half. I mean, Mavropanos, though, literally saved the goal, didn't he? So that's probably why he's on a green rating. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Ian Wright and Roy Keane on punditry on Sky. I'm really surprised Ian Wright isn't a full-time pundit with Sky, because obviously he's on Stick to Football, isn't he, with Neville, Carragher and Keane, who are obviously Sky pundits. But yeah, I think they're just showing this Calafiori chance. What a ball from Trossard! Genuinely, I honestly think he got caught in two minds, because then Calafiori goes for a Trivela pass or shot. Is it a shot or a pass? I don't know. I mean, Gyökeres is waiting for it. And then this is the Trossard bit. I mean, what a save from Hermansen. How has he... The more I look at it, how has he missed that second header? How has he hit the woodwork from there? That is incredible, really. I mean, the save from Hermansen is unbelievable. And obviously he has to get back up straight away because West Ham couldn't clear their lines. This second header, though, that's inexcusable, that. And then, again, another chance. The Mavropanos cleared off the line. Rice put it in. Calafiori headed it. It wasn't actually a save from Hermansen. Bloody hell. Is it Hermansen or Hermansen? Might need him to tell me himself. But no, brilliant from Mavropanos. Great defending. Glad he's not. Can't have him on here and Keown on TNT. Oh yeah, Martin Keown is 100% the most biased pundit. Do you remember, on TV I'd argue, do you remember when Villa played Arsenal in like December? Villa won that game 2-1, they scored late on. Martin Keown gave man of the match to Martin Ødegaard, who didn't even get a goal or an assister in that game. And he's so, like, that was ridiculous. I mean, why is he on commentary for an Arsenal game anyway? As biased as he is. I'm sure he was a great player, but in terms of a pundit, so biased. And I know people might like to say, oh, he's just very positive about Arsenal, but like, he doesn't say a bad word about them. He genuinely does not say a bad word about them. But they could lose 3-0, and I guarantee you would find excuses for them. Oh, I think there's something out my door. Let's have a look. Well, would you look at that? Got a bloody cuppa. Superb. What more can you ask for? Especially when it's not been a classic. I've got a cuppa. Cheers, guys. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Second half will kick off in I'd say about 5 minutes from now. As long as it's 0-0, it's a good watch for me. Exactly. And I must say, a draw is definitely a good result for City and Spurs fans. Yeah, I mean, this is literally the perfect scenario for Spurs, because then Arsenal drop points in the title race, and even though West Ham get closer to Spurs will stay. Just to confirm, Spurs are still out the relegation zone on goal difference. This is what I mean. It could come down to goal difference. -9 for Spurs, -19 for West Ham. That Tottenham Leeds game tomorrow, which I will be doing a watch along for. I will be live on the Frank Thinks YouTube channel from 7:45 tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Tottenham against Leeds. I hope to see you guys there. Yeah, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is my 9th day in a row doing a watch along. Obviously got Tottenham Leeds tomorrow, and then 12th, the 12th, which is Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Second leg playoff semi-final between Southampton and Middlesbrough in the Championship, and then Wednesday, Man City against Crystal Palace, and then Thursday, no watch along. I know. Can you believe it? I mean, unless some of you want to watch me do a watch along for Bradford against Bolton in the League One playoffs, then why not? But nah, I'm not sure, you know. But then after that, 15th of May on Friday, Villa against Liverpool, and then 16th, Chelsea against Man City, FA Cup final. Cannot wait for that. Yeah, got FA Cup, Champions League final, or is it FA Cup final, Europa League final, it's not Europa Conference League anymore, Conference League final, Champions League final, watch-alongs, World Cup starting in a month's time, a month and a day, 11th of June. And I believe, I might be wrong, I think the England provisional squad for the World Cup is out tomorrow. Tuchel can name up to 55 players, has to name a minimum of 35. Yeah, just before half-time, guys, let me know in the chat, what player do you think... I'll answer that question in a minute. What player do you think should be in the England squad but no one else will have? I think that's a good question. So, like, a player who doesn't really get recognition but you think deserves to be in the England squad. Bradford against Bolton prediction. Well, the first leg was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, Bolton won 1-0. At the Tough Sheet Community Stadium, I think they call Bolton's ground now. It used to be called the Reebok. But yeah, I think Bolton won the first leg 1-0. I'll probably say 1-1 draw. Do you know what? I'm more than happy to do a watch along for it. Genuinely, why not? I mean, it would keep my streak going of consecutive days doing a watch along. And to be fair, it's playoffs. Can I just say though, the playoffs have been so bad so far. Both Championship first legs were 0-0. League One yesterday, Stockport beat Stevenage 1-0 and Bolton beat Bradford 1-0. I mean, today, it's not been too bad. Salford beat Grimsby 2-1 and Notts County Chesterfield. Yeah, Chesterfield Notts County is on at 6. But Bradford Bolton, I'll probably say 1-1. I think Bolton get to Wembley. I quite like to see Bolton back in the Championship. They should not be in League One. Bolton, for me, have always been a Premier League / Championship side. From who we've got on the bench, I'd like Magasa for Somerville to bolster the midfield. Somerville's on a yellow and he's a bit soft in the jaws. From who we've got on the bench, you're a West Ham fan for the next hour. No, thing is, I don't think Somerville should come off. Not for me. I know he's on a yellow, but he's such a threat. Like, he's genuinely such a threat. I mean, who could West Ham bring? I mean, Magasa maybe. But you've got Souček and Fernandes, but I think having that extra body in midfield might help out. Who else have they got? It's only Magasa really. Maybe Kante, Freddie Potts. Yeah, there isn't really anyone else, to be honest, that could come on in the midfield. Oh no, West Ham do have a player out, Adama Traore. Where's Adama? Can I just say, how is Adama Traore not like one of the best wingers in the league? He's literally got everything. He's got pace, he's got power, his ball carrying is incredible, he's an amazing dribbler. I think it's purely because he has no end product and his final ball's a bit poor. But it's genuinely mental to me. 24 game, he's got no goal contributions in the Premier League this season. But yeah, he's not in the squad today. I think that's the only injury concern for West Ham. So it seems like none of you have any England players that you think should be in the squad, but other people won't recognise. If I had to answer that myself, an England player a player who I think should be in the England squad, but doesn't really get a lot of recognition. I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I know this sounds crazy considering the fact he's got quite a few England caps. I have not seen anyone, and I mean anyone, mention Luke Shaw. Like, seriously, Luke Shaw has started every single Premier League game for Man United this season. We're third in the league. He's been very consistent. Obviously, there's no denying Shaw's quality and his ability. His main problem has been injuries, but he's not been injured once this season. And he's always delivered for England. He scored in the Euros final. Okay, that was quite a while back, but yeah, he scored in the Euros final. And when he started in the Euros final 2 seasons ago, he pocketed Lamine Yamal. So I can't believe no one said his name. I will be fuming if, I don't know how many players Tuchel's going to pick in the provisional squad. I would be, oh, for God's sake, Nuno's picked up a bottle on the touchline. It's an Arsenal water bottle. So that's bloody hilarious. I think it's that Man City fan who was drinking Arsenal fans' tears. How's that ended up there then? Oh, we've got a couple of votes on the poll. 3 of you think there's going to be 1 goal in the second half. One of you thinks it's going to finish 0-0. I bloody hope not. I wouldn't mind a 1-1 or something like that, but I really do not want a 0-0. I think we've had enough 0-0s already. I mean, I've only had 1 0-0 in all of my watch-alongs so far, but 0-0s are just boring. I've seen a few people, I think Gerard Piqué said this, if a football match finishes 0-0, both teams should get no points from the game. I actually wouldn't mind that, because honestly, it would just stop so many goalless draws. Like, but again, there will be goalless draws sometimes, but like it will stop teams being so like passive. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I don't mind the suggestion from Piqué at all. If it's a 0-0 draw, both teams shouldn't get any points from the game. It's a tough one though. I believe I've just seen, yes, Mosquera is coming on. Don't know why he didn't come on when Ben White went off injured. Who's he come on for though? It's clear that the Rice right-back experiment has not worked. Question is, who's he come on for? He has come on for Calafiori. Interesting. I don't know if that's an injury concern. So both of Arsenal's fullbacks have gone off. No, but what does this mean though? Oh, see, tactical mastermind here. Right. So Raya in goal. It will be Lewis Skelly at right-back, Mosquera at right-back, Gabriel Saliba centre-backs, Rice, Zubimendi, and then your normal attack of Eze, Trossard, Saka, and Gyökeres. Yeah. That is definitely what it's going to be, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Rice is standing next to bloody Gabriel and Saliba. They're not playing a back 5, are they? No. I don't think they've played a back 5 once under Arteta. But Rice is very deep. Like, are they playing for the draw? No, you can't play for a draw. You need to win. Because if Arsenal draw, the title's back in City's hands. Because obviously they'll have a game in hand and they'll have a chance to increase their goal difference. I can definitely see this being a 0-0. I really can. But we'll have to wait and see. Rice just gets there ahead of Somerville, but ends up giving the ball away. And West Ham managed to keep it. Here's Wan-Bissaka to jab. Oh, I forgot to start the... Oh, for God's sake, I forgot to start the bloody scoreboard. Right, we'll start it from the 46th minute. 46th minute, we'll start it from... Let me just... So, right, it's 5 seconds till the 46th minute. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and now. There we go. That is not like me at all. I normally do like a big introduction saying, and here we go, second half underway. Oh, I could do it now. Here we go, second half underway at the London Stadium. West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. Let's hope we get some goals in this second half. But with Arsenal, it would not surprise me one bit. There's got to be some goals, surely. I mean, both teams need to win this game. That's the problem. Rise had about 5 touches there. It just annoys me with the goalkeepers. I don't mind the goalkeepers being involved in build-up play, but when they're stud rolling on the ball like 10 times before going long and then inevitably gifting possession, it's just pointless. Where is Declan Rice? There he is. Okay, so yeah, Rice is definitely not a centre-back. He's back in his natural position in the midfield. I mean, I don't really know why Mosquera didn't come on originally. This is what I mean. Is Arteta overthinking, maybe? Thinking, oh, Rice will be all right at right back, but if it's 0-0, you have to stream the Chesterfield game as punishment for having too many 0-0 watchalongs. Deal. Go on then, let's do it. Why not? When does that game kick off? Chesterfield, Notts County. Because I know it's today. When does it kick off? Oh, it kicks off at 6. Well, to be fair, by the time this game finishes, it'll be like 20 minutes into that game. Do you know what? I'm more than happy to do that, by the way. Genuinely. Think about the watch hours. And to be fair, I like a bit of lower league football. Oh, I actually meant to check. I forgot to check at half time. The National League playoff final was today at Wembley between Boreham Wood and Rochdale. Who won? Oh, it's still going on. It's 2-2. I think it's going to go to penalties. It's 2-2. It's in the 120th minute. Wow. Oh my God, Boreham Wood were 2-0 up. And Rochdale scored in the 78th minute and then the 90th minute to equalise. But yeah, it's about to go to penalties. Yeah, I completely forgot to check that. I just love a bit of lower league football. I just love football in general. But yeah, Chesterfield, Notts County, why not? Why bloody not? I don't think I know any Chesterfield players though, that's the problem. I think I know Notts County have got Jody Jones. That's the only player that I can remember off the top of my head. Chance for West Ham. I don't know why Castellanos shot there, and Bowen has a shot which is straight at Raya. I don't know why Castellanos shot first time there. Yeah, he rushed it. And then Bowen shot. Comfortable for David Raya. Positive start though for West Ham at the start of this second half. I mean, Calafiori must be injured because there's no other reason as to why he's come off. He didn't play bad, Calafiori. He was involved in the game. I mean, he should have probably scored with the first chance of the game, but I don't think he's bad. Here is Zubamendi. Now Saliba. Can Arsenal get up the pitch? Or will they play back to the defence? There we go, that's all right. Here's Rice. Just don't go back. Don't go back. Here we go. They're going to go back now. I know it. Zubamendi. Eze. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to be proven right. Eze. There we go. Back to Saliba. God's sake. Honestly. To be fair, West Ham do play a nasty low block, don't they? But that's Nuno's way of playing. They don't have a lot of possession, but when they do have possession, they made the most of it. Which is why ultimately Forest was so successful last season and got into Europe. Bloody hell, why is Mosquera's playing on the right wing? Why is he so high up? Rice wins the header and clever from Somerville. That's got to be a free kick. Definitely a foul from Zubamendi there. What I will say, if it does finish a draw and then West Ham and... Not West Ham, bloody... Well, I could talk about West Ham in a minute, but if it finishes a draw, Arsenal and Man City could potentially be on the same points with 2 games to go. The title race could genuinely be decided by goal difference. Oh, what is that for a pass from Disasi? My word. Rice finds Gyökeres... Well, I thought he found Gyökeres, but Mavropanos, who has the only green rating in the first half. It was a good interception there. His Juve, and now he's lost it. What are West Ham doing? Bloody hell. Eze. Now Trossard. Is there going to be a goal sooner rather than later? Zubamendi. Rice finds... bloody hell, Mosquera's playing so high up. Basically playing as a right wing back. Here's Saka. Arsenal just keeping the ball for now. It's good play. There's only Gyökeres in the box, really. Saka. Saka shot, and it's into the stanchion. That was quite poor, to be honest. Oh. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Don't know how many subscribers we're on at the moment. I'm hoping we're closer to 300. We're on 292 last time I checked. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. It's been brilliant. Here's Hermansen, who goes long. And it goes out. Bloody hell, Wan-Bissaka falling over the top of Lewis Skelly. Not going to be a free kick, though. I do feel like the longer this game goes on, the more nervous it gets. Well, yeah, that's simple, really. Bloody hell. Let me try and explain that in a way that it makes sense. I feel like the longer this game goes on, especially for Arteta, the more they'll start to panic and just try and force things. Like Arsenal got time on their hand. They've got time on their hands. So do West Ham. But yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting second half. There's got to be a goal at some point, surely. This game means so much to both teams. West Ham fighting for Premier League safety, Arsenal fighting for their first title in 22 years. Like, you would definitely think that they've got to not put the handbrake on. It feels like Arsenal got the handbrake on at the moment. When was the last time they had a shot on target? A very long time. Well, they've only had 2 in the game, but yeah. Here's Eze. That's not a bad ball. Saka's got to cross it in. He does. He keeps it in. Headed away by Disasi. And it's going to be... Oh, Juve has kept it in. He's done brilliantly. And he's still got it. And he's managed to win the free kick as well. Brilliant from Malik Juve. I think United should be looking at him. Obviously, we've got Champions League for next season. We have been linked with Juve as well. He's such a good crosser of the ball. I think he's got 5 assists this season. And I do really like Luke Shaw. Obviously, I was saying that can't believe no one's suggested his name for the England squad. But Shaw playing 2 games a week or 3 games a week next season. Just a little bit worried he might get injured. But yeah, because I mean, we've got Shaw and Dorgu there. But I feel like Carrick sees Dorgu as a left winger. They came on a left wing yesterday. So I feel like, again, genuinely, if we want to challenge for the league, we've got to sign at least 7 or 8 players to challenge for the league, I think. That includes squad depth as well. Like, I think 3 midfielders, a left back, a centre back, a backup, or potentially a main striker. Anywhere else? A left winger, we don't have any of them. But yeah, we need a lot of reinforcements in the summer. Here's Saliba. Or Castellanos, he's kept it in. Oh wait, oh my word, they've not played on. Ball went out apparently. I'm really interested to see, because if he's kept that in, West Ham have been robbed there. Oh, it looked like he kept it in, Castellanos, but obviously he didn't. Eze finds WHUARS. That's a foul. But Arsenal coming forward here. Oh, it's not a great pass. It's not a great pass from Zubimendi whatsoever. Yeah. Now 4 of you think there's going to be a goal in the second half. You'd think so, but like it would not surprise me whatsoever. If it does finish goalless, I literally said it like 6 minutes in. Wouldn't be surprised if it finishes 0-0, knowing my luck. I mean, even the Premier League games earlier today, okay, they were all draws, but at least we had some goals in them. Burnley 2, Villa 2. Who else do we have? Forest 1, Newcastle 1, and Palace 2, Everton 2. I did pretty well with my predictions, if any of you watched that video. I said Forest Newcastle would be a draw. I said Palace Everton would be a draw. I said Villa would beat Burnley, but I thought that was going to be common knowledge. But fair play to Burnley for getting the result. And the closer we get to the end of the season, with Villa still in 5th, and I expect Villa to win the Europa League against Freiburg, 6th place is going to get Champions League football. Honestly, it's crazy. And that's Bournemouth right now. I need to stop saying it, but imagine Bournemouth in the Champions League next season. Like, it would just be incredible. Another brilliant win for them yesterday against Fulham. 10 against 10 it was. Bournemouth went down to 10 men, then Fulham went down to 10 men just before half-time. Here's Gabriel. Forward to Lewis Skelly. Let's see if Arsenal can get a goal. Because they desperately need it. WHUARS. Trossard. They're just passing it around at the moment, Arsenal. They're not really doing anything going forward. They need to test Hermansen. Mosquera to Saliba. It's all well and good keeping the ball, but you've got to bloody score. But they're not really finding the gaps. This is what I mean. West Ham plays such a low block, which is very effective for them because Obviously, they get every player behind the ball. It is pretty much counter-attack, isn't it? Sitting in a low block and countering. But that is Nuno's style. And it does work because obviously he was successful at Wolves, successful at Forest. It wasn't great at Spurs, but ultimately, I don't even think he did that bad at Spurs, but if you don't get results, you're in trouble. Saka's shot once again into the stanchion, but not as high as the one he had a few minutes ago. Yeah, he gets himself into a good position. He just cannot get it on target, can he? Yeah, I thought he would have. Bloody yeah. I thought he would have gone for a curl there, but no, he went for a pure strike. Why are they playing out of the back again? I don't trust Disasi on the ball. I really don't. I think he's been very good since he joined West Ham, but on the ball, not so much. Oh, that was a handball from Mosquera, definitely, but they've somehow not given it. Disasi. That's not the worst ball, but it's gone to Lewis Skelly and now back to Raya. And then Wan-Bissaka challenged, but couldn't. Lewis Skelly just about keeps it in. Here's Trossard. He's been heavily involved in this game. That is I was going to say that was certainly an interesting pass. I thought it was going all the way out. Here is Trossard again. Basically playing as the 6. Arsenal just need to look for the gaps because there will be gaps. Bloody hell, what was that from Juve? I don't know. It's going to be an Arsenal corner. Yeah, the first Arsenal corner of this first half. I do worry for West Ham in these situations. I really do. Yeah, Boreham Wood against Rochdale has gone to penalties. That Rochdale equaliser was in the 97th minute. Imagine if Rochdale don't come up. The fact that they finished on over 100 points, missed out on promotion because of like a last-minute goal to York. Because obviously that game decided who got promoted as champions. They need to change that for the National League. It needs to be 3 up, 3 down. Why are only 2 teams getting promoted from the National League? It's ridiculous. You're telling me you could finish as high as 2nd and not get promoted? It's ridiculous. But yeah. Anyway, corner for Arsenal. Rice to take. Oh, it's not bad, but it's headed away again by Mavropanos. Arsenal still have it, though. It's Saka. But back to Trossard. Should look to cross it in, which he does. It's good, but Mavropanos, he's everywhere. But Arsenal still have it. It's Rice. Wan-Bissaka this time. Gabriel tried to go for a strike, but missed the ball. And that's brilliant from Mateus Fernandes. And referee's not giving anything. Fernandes is still down. Saka with another ball in, this time headed away by Souček. Every time a ball comes in, the West Ham player's always headering it away. Here we go again. Rice, and it goes out for a goal kick this time. Fernandes is not happy. I mean, it did look... I don't know. Was he fouled? He certainly went down. Loads of you think there is going to be a goal in this second half. Sorry, I feel like the longer it goes on, I just feel like it's just inevitably going to finish 0-0. I do feel like Arsenal need to scoot. Bloody hell! Right, let's try not to speak so quick. I do feel like Arsenal need to score sooner rather than later because I just feel like the longer this game goes on, I feel like also the longer this game goes on, the more confident West Ham will get that they can nick a 1-0, 100%. Now, even because Arsenal were dominating the first 10-15 minutes of this game, but as the game went on, West Ham grew into it, and they could have easily went 1-0 up at the end of the first half through Castellanos' header. So I feel like that is probably the game plan for West Ham. Just play a low block, hit on the counter, keep it 0-0 for as long as possible, and maybe try and nick a winner towards the end. Here's Trossard. Bloody hell, if this finishes 0-0, I'm going to have to stream bloody Chesterfield Notts County. That's going to be a barrel of laughs. Mosquera. A bet's a bet at the end of the day. Saka. Juve doing well. Here's Rice. Now Mosquera. Now Saliba. And it's gone back to Gabriel. They just can't find the gaps at them. I mean, they're finding the gaps, but when they do find the gaps, they can't. Like, here we go. They've got one here. Eze finds a pocket of space. Lewis Skelly. Forward to WHUARS. Good defending from Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez is very good, isn't he? He's a brilliant player, isn't he? Mateus Fernandez, superb. Zubamendi headers it away, and that's a foul. Yeah, it is a foul. It is a foul from Souček on Eze. Here is Eze. Oh, West Ham just happy with a point, though. They can't be. They've got to win. Because even though they'll be on the same points as Tottenham, Tottenham's goal difference is better by 10. And you're relying on Leeds to beat them tomorrow. But even if Leeds were to beat them, that keeps West Ham in the relegation zone. Fernandez is furious. He's given away a free kick for a foul on Rice. Didn't think there was too much wrong with that, to be honest. But the referee thinks otherwise. Let's see again. Yeah, it probably is a foul, to be fair. Obviously, Fernandez was not happy one bit. Oh, I've just seen, it is confirmed, Rochdale have been promoted to League 2. They've beaten Bournemouth 3-1 in the penalty shootout at Wembley. From Bournemouth, it's heartbreaking. They were 2-0 up with 20 minutes to go, and then Rochdale scored 2 late goals, 78th, and then in the 97th minute to equalise. And then I've just seen in the penalty shootout, Bournemouth missed not 1, not 2, but 3 penalties. So finished 3-1 to Rochdale. Congratulations to Rochdale. I think it would have been a travesty if they weren't promoted, considering how they missed out on the final day. But yeah, Rochdale promoted to League 2. I guaranteed that playoff final would have been a much more entertaining watch-along than this. Is Rice going to shoot? No. Rice puts it in. Gabriel header, and it's a foul. It's a free kick. Bloody hell. To be fair, it seemed like a good game, that playoff final. Bournemouth 2-0 up, Rochdale getting it back to 2-2, and then going to extra time and penalties. I wouldn't have mind doing more. I wouldn't have mind watching that at all. Would have been more goals than in this game. Typical. All the games I do a watch along for are just low scoring at the moment. I feel like I'm doing all the big games as well. Like, this is a massive game. Liverpool-Chelsea, Championship playoff semi-final, Champions League semi-finals, Europa League semi-final. Like, I'm just asking for some goals here. West Ham are planning a change. Pablo's coming on. Pablo hasn't scored since he joined West Ham, so yeah, but what time it would be to get his first. Wan-Bissaka, now Souček. Here is Disasi across to Juve. He can cross them in. Is he looking for the cross? He finds Somerville. West Ham yet to have a shot on target in this first half. Brilliant from Saliba. He is brilliant, isn't he, Saliba? But it comes out to Fernandez. It's Jarrod Bowen. Good block from Gabriel. Bowen still has it. And he's gone back to Mavropanos. So, I mean, I think West Ham have played quite well, to be fair to them. Again, they're not going to beat Arsenal in terms of quality. It's going to be just the way they do it. Being solid defensively, taking your chances when you get them. Lewis Skelly headers it away, but if it comes to Jarrod Bowen, first half low. Do I keep saying honestly, I keep saying first half. I keep saying second half of the first half and first half of the second half. This is the second half. Right, Pablo is coming on for West Ham. First change of this second half. He's coming on for Castellanos, so I'm assuming it will be Pablo to go up front. He hasn't really played as a striker since he joined. But yeah, he is replacing Tati Castellanos, who had that good chance at the end of the first half. Very good save from David Raya. We are almost halfway through this second half at the London Stadium. Still West Ham 0, Arsenal 0. For me, the biggest game of the Premier League season so far is disappointing at the moment. But there is still time for one of these teams to find a winner. And Arsenal are also preparing a change. Two changes. Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz are ready to come on for the Gunners. My guess would be for Eze and Trossard. I might be wrong. Maybe WHUARS. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Odegaard gets the captain's armband now as well from Saka. Changes incoming. Eze is off. He's replaced by Odegaard. And I'd be surprised if WHUARS comes off. Who's coming off? Well, that's quite unusual, isn't it? Zubamendi's come off. Bloody hell, what a waste of a substitution. This is what I mean. Why was he overthinking in the first half? Bring on Mosquera for White, but he brought on Zubamendi just to bring him off halfway through the second half. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever from Arteta. I mean, I know they're going more attacking, but like, you could have so essentially he wasted a substitution bringing on Zubamendi for White. That made no sense whatsoever. To put Rice at right back, oh yeah, that worked, didn't it? Free kick, foul on WHUARS from Todibo. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, and also turn notifications on so that you never miss a future upload or a future stream. Excuse me. Yellow card for Todibo. WHUARS uses his body well, and he has done. He's done that loads in recent games, using his body well. Wasn't really doing that earlier on in the season. Yeah, like, I remember when Arsenal played Liverpool in January, WHUARS had about 9 touches in like 70 minutes. Like, I feel like as a striker, even when you're not getting the ball, make yourself a nuisance. Make yourself an option to receive the ball. Because ultimately, even if you're just having touches where you're showing for the ball, you have a touch, and it goes back to the player that gave you the pass, that's fine. At least you're getting involved in the game. Like, I saw that Cody Gakpo yesterday. I didn't actually know this, even though I was doing a watch along for it. Gakpo didn't have his first touch till the 20th minute yesterday. Oh, it's a chance for Arsenal. What is going on? I can't see. Oh, it's off the line from Mavropanos. Oh my word, Mavropanos has been absolutely sensational. Arsenal want a handball. Rice puts it in. Wan-Bissaka clears the danger. Yeah, Arsenal want a penalty. I'm not too sure what for. Oh, Lewis Skelly, got to be careful. And have they dealt with it? Yes, they have, and they've still got it, Arsenal. And that's another foul. Honestly, this ref has given Arsenal so many free kicks. It's like every time they go down, he's just thinking, yeah, why not? Have a free kick. What happened here? Oh, can you give a penalty for that? I'm not too sure. I don't know if you can give a penalty for that. What is Pablo meant to do? Let's see. I just don't. You're not. I know they're desperate for a goal, but you can't. If you give a penalty for that, the game is so gone. You cannot give a penalty for that. He's on the floor. He's on the bloody floor. What do you want him to do? You cannot ever. You can never ever give a penalty for that. Unless a player actually, even if they're on the floor and they deliberately handball it, then obviously you give it. But he didn't. He did not deliberately handball it. And I know they're desperate for a goal, Arsenal, but come on, do me a favour. But Mavropanos again with another brilliant block. I don't know whether it was going in, but let's just see again. It's just never a penalty, is it? Let me know in the chat if you disagree, but for me that is never ever a penalty. Never in a million years. 20 minutes to go. It's squeaky bum time for both teams now. They've got to find a goal. But who's this game more important for, do you think? Because obviously I know both teams are in such jeopardy in terms of the title race and the relegation battle, but who is it more important for? Is this draw better for West Ham or for Arsenal? Maybe Arsenal, purely because I would argue that the title would be back in City's hands, but it could come down to goal difference, so Arsenal would just have to score more goals. And they've got Burnley at home next, so that could be an opportunity to get goals. Here's Jarrod Bowen. And that is a very good ball to Juve. Now, he's not really got a lot of options. He's put it in. Oh, that could have been a really good chance for West Ham. I think it's going to be... Is it a corner? I think so, yeah. Bowen with a really good pass forward to Juve. Again, he only had Pablo in the box, so he just had to put it in. It's not a bad ball at all. Really good defending from Declan Rice. I'm assuming they've given the corner. It should be a corner. Is it a corner? I can't hear the commentary. Can you tell me? I don't need to see Juve's reaction. They gave the goal. Oh my God, honestly. They've been so biased towards Arsenal this game. The amount of free kicks they've got. That was definitely a goal corner, sorry. The corner flag has managed to keep the ball on the pitch. Mavropanos with a long ball towards Pablo. Saliba once again. He's so calm under pressure. Not the best pass from Gabriel, though, to Lewis Skelly, and it's going to be a West Ham throw-in. Here's Bowen. There's no one in the box. Well, now there is, but Bowen, I don't know what he was trying to do. Souček with the ball in. Gabriel headers it away, and it falls to Disasi. I honestly think West Ham could nick a 1-0 here. I really do. If they do score, though, Arsenal are in massive trouble because West Ham will just sit back for the rest of the game. I don't think this... I'm being genuinely serious. I can't remember a time where the referee's given West Ham a free kick. I cannot remember the last time they've had a free kick in this game. It's quite funny, to be honest. It feels like every time an Arsenal player goes down, they just give the free kick. Here's Disasi. Obviously on loan from Chelsea. I'm sure that if West Ham stay up, he'll try to make his move permanent. He has been very good for them. Arsenal need to find a goal. They really need to find a goal. Oh. If they win this game, I think they'll go on to win the league. I really do. Here's Saka. Saka puts it in. Header from WHUARS, and it's over the bar. Has there been a shot on target in this second half yet? I don't think there has. Let me have a look. Second half so far, there has been a total of... Oh, no, there has been. There's been 2 shots on target. Oh, yeah, the Bowen shot, which Raya, comfortable save. And what was the shot on target for Arsenal? I think it was probably a comfortable save for Hermansen. Mavropanos is on an 8.1 on FOTMob. I'm not surprised. There we go. Fernandes is on a green rating. He's been brilliant. Juve's on a green rating now. Trossard, Rice, Gabriel and Saliba are all on green ratings. Yeah, it's mental. First half, there was only one player on a green rating, and that was Mavropanos. Yeah, I think Mavropanos and Fernandes have probably been the 2 best players on the pitch for me. And Saliba as well. Here's Trossard. Coming forward here. West Ham have got so many bodies back. Here's Kai Havertz. Trossard to Lewis Skelly. Now Rice. He might shoot here. He's not going to. Oh, what a ball to Saka. Oh, he just miscontrols it. What a pass forward from Declan Rice. If Saka just controls it a little bit better, he's got a brilliant chance to score. I think he would have been offside anyway. Did the linesman didn't put the... Oh, yeah, the linesman did put the flag up. I can't hear. There's no commentary. I can't have a commentary. That's the problem, yeah. But yeah, the flag was up anyway. But he got to control that better. Souček to Disasi. Now Fernandes. Again, I honestly think West Ham can nick this. Here's Juve. If they can get bodies in the box, Juve loves to overhit his crosses, doesn't he? It goes all the way to Wan-Bissaka. You've got Pablo and Somerville in the box for the Hammers. Souček, Wan-Bissaka. I'd say it's Fernandes, and now I think it's just going to go back to the centre halves probably. No, they've lost it. Oh no, they've got it back. Wan-Bissaka, Todibo for some reason is there, and he's in the way. Here's Bowen. Bowen, oh, that could have easily ended up in the back of the net. Ryan makes sure it goes out for a corner. First West Ham corner of this first half. Second. Bloody hell. First West Ham corner of the second half. Could that have gone in from Bowen? I mean, I don't know if he was trying to shoot. It could have easily ended up in. Ryan had to make sure. It's going to be a West Ham corner. 15 minutes to go here at the London Stadium. This game means so much for both teams. Bowen to take. He whips it in. Raya punches it out. It comes out to Juve, and it's not the best pass to Fernandes. So West Ham have to go back to Wan-Bissaka. There is still quite a few bodies near the box, though. Here's Fernandes. I think he'll cross it, probably. No, they're keeping possession for now. Mavropanos, the ex-Arsenal man. Yeah, just got to keep it simple, I think, for now. Juve. Where's Somerville? There he is. Should look to take someone on. It's Somerville. He puts the ball in. Once again, headed away. This time by Gabriel. Souček. Pablo. He's not great, is he, Pablo? And then Trossard clears away, but West Ham still have it. Wan-Bissaka. This is tense. This is getting much tense. That's a foul on some... Oh, they got a free kick. I got A9. What do you mean by that? I got A9. A9. 9 data? Don't think that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't know what you mean there. Oh, it was Saka with the yellow card. Yeah, Saka with the foul. Free kick for West Ham. The vote keeps changing in terms of a lot of you still think there is going to be a goal in this game. Juve with an absolutely terrible free kick. Normally he overhits his crosses. He's severely underhitted that one. Here's Fernandes. They've got no options. They've had to go back to Hermanson. Oh, okay. I've got a 9-year-old who's so upset right now. Need Arsenal to score. Yeah, but you're a Chelsea fan. I know your son's an Arsenal fan, but oh, it's Fernandes. He's got to score. Oh my God, he's missed. Oh my God. We could look back. Oh, he might have been offside actually. We could genuinely look back on that chance at the end of the season. Oh my God. Wait, was he offside, Fernandes? No. What have they given? The linesman put his flag up. Oh my God, how has he missed? How has he missed? How has he missed? How has he missed? That is one of the worst shots I've ever seen. I love Matheus Fernandes. I really do. Why did the obviously I can't hear the commentary. Why did the linesman have his flag up? Are they giving an offside? He definitely wasn't offside. That is an appalling. Are they giving a corner? Maybe he had it like that. Bowen, ball in. I can't believe that's not ended up. That's the best chance of this game so far, arguably. Well, certainly for West Ham. Maybe not the best chance of the entire game, because obviously Trossard hit the... Mavropanos cleared off the line. Trossard's hit the post twice. But for West Ham, certainly the best chance of this game. I can't believe... Why has he got... Why just put it like that? Why have he gone straight? I have to put my boy before my team, though. Yeah, I mean, Somerville, that's brilliant. That's got to be a foul. That's got to be a yellow for Mosquera as well. Oh, my... Mate, could you imagine if that actually went in? West Ham, Tottenham going to the relegation zone, and then the title's in City's hands. Oh, my God, I can't believe... This is what I mean. But this is what I mean. I literally said the way that West Ham are going to win this game is if they're defensively solid and when they get a chance, they take it. That might have been the chance. And now Saka's coming off. He's on a yellow. Noni Madueke is coming on to replace him. Just over 10 minutes at the London Stadium to play. Plus, I'm assuming a decent amount of stoppage time. This game is heating up. Can't finish 0-0 surely. You'd think so, but Dad, you said it earlier when Trossard hit the post twice. Is it going to be one of those days? You might be right. You might be right. For both teams, yeah. Because I can't believe he's not scored that. I cannot believe that. Fernandes with the ball in. Mavropanos headers it, but it goes out for a throw-in unless Todibo keeps it in, but he can't. Oh, is Dalman coming on as well? I haven't seen that yet. Is this the Fernandes chance? Yeah. Brilliant from Pablo. And Fernandes takes an... Oh, Gabriel. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Oh, the more I look at it, it's such a bad miss. Do you know what the worst thing is? He has got the whole goal to aim at, and he's gone for the side that Raya's on. That's so... If I was a West Ham fan, I would be absolutely livid. As good of a player he's been for them this season, that is an awful, awful miss. I think I score that. Because at least I put it the other side so I don't give Raya a chance. Wow. I thought it was destined to be a goal. This is, mate, the tension is incredible. What a pass that is from Ødegaard. Madueke across, and it's comfortable for Hermansen. He's not on, but they need him. Something different, I think, with Dalman. Yeah, why not? I mean, Madueke has been so poor lately. I'm really surprised he's the one who's come on. Make the game interesting. Make the game interesting. Spice it up a little bit. Bring Dalman on. I don't know if he will though. Is Dalman definitely? I'm assuming Dalman's definitely on the bench. Oh, this is getting tense. What is Madueke doing there? Here's Havertz. Havertz, very comfortable again. This time for Mavropanos, who has been flawless at the back today for West Ham. Yeah, Arteta's getting very emotional now. He's not like crying, but like he's firing up his team as much as he possibly can. Here is Martin Ødegaard. That's a really good ball. Havertz. Oh, it's cleared away again, this time by Thomas Souček. Oh my word, honestly, this is drama. Even though it's 0-0, there is so much tension. Like, genuinely so much tension. I'm so glad that my team is not involved in this sort of game. Because honestly, I don't think I could handle it. Havertz. Madueke. Now Mosquera. They've just got to try and find a gap, Arsenal. I mean, when they have found the gaps, they haven't managed to do much with it. Ødegaard. Oh my God, honestly. Ødegaard making a run. This could be a chance. It's Ødegaard. It's Ødegaard. He's not getting the shot off. Trossard. It's in. It's in. An Arsenal lead. And it's Leandro Trossard. And that might just be the goal that wins them the title. Come the end of May. Or come in 2 weeks' time. It's Leandro Trossard. And they've finally found a way through Arsenal. And for West Ham, that Fernandes chance has cost them. It's genuinely cost them. That could be the goal that seals the relegation for West Ham and seals the title for Arsenal. He's happy now, isn't he? Oh my word. 1-0 Arsenal. It's honestly that Fernandes chance. That's it. That is it. That is genuinely it. They've just got to try and find an equaliser now. Oh, wow. 1-0 Arsenal, Leandro Trossard. We've got a goal in this game, finally. It's not great from West Ham, is it? They've been very good defensively, but it's a really good pass from Rice to Ødegaard. I mean, no one is marking Trossard. I know it takes a deflection, but yeah, no one is marking him at all. I think that's it now. I think that's the title done. I might be wrong, but I can't see... Nah, I don't think Havertz was offside there. Look at Arteta. Look at Mikel Arteta. He knows how massive that goal is. Again, I think that is the goal that seals the title. I might be wrong. Matheus Fernandes, what have you done? What have you done? Because in the process of Arsenal potentially going on to win the title, West Ham are getting closer to the Championship. There's still time in this game. West Ham could definitely score, but that is a massive moment. A massive moment. Arsenal going 5 points clear. Man City still have a game in hand, but even with that game in hand, they'd still be 2 points behind. They've just got to not do anything stupid now, Arsenal. Just hold on until the end of the game. For West Ham, 1 point inside the relegation zone, and Spurs have a game in hand tomorrow. I said if West Ham lose this game and Spurs win tomorrow, and then West Ham were to lose against Newcastle, West Ham are down. Oh, wow. Callum Wilson is coming on for Axel Disasi. A very attacking change there. They've got to do something, West Ham, because they're fighting for their survival here. I still can't believe that Fernandes chance. That's going to haunt a West Ham fan, or any West Ham fan. It's going to haunt Man City and Man City fans as well. Wow, that is massive. Again, it's not absolutely confirmed, but the fact that Arsenal got Burnley at home next, they'll win that comfortably. Then they've got Palace away. Normally Palace away would be a difficult game, but Palace will probably rotate most of their players for the Conference League final they've got 3 days after. I'm sure there'll be a bit of added time left, but yeah, that is massive. That is massive. It didn't look like it was going to come. It honestly didn't. It did not look like the goal was going to come. Nuno's just got to keep motivating his team. They've got to find something, West Ham. Otherwise, they're pretty much... Well, again, if Tottenham lose tomorrow, it's still all to play for, but I think Tottenham win tomorrow, I really do. And now it's starting to heat up a little bit with Madueke and Pablo. It was always going to happen at some point. That is incredible. That is genuinely incredible. But to be fair, even if Arsenal win today and against Burnley, and then City win against Palace and Bournemouth, the title will still go down to the last day of the season. And who knows, goal difference could still be a key factor, because if Arsenal were to draw against Palace and then City were to beat Villa last day, it would be separated by goal difference. So yeah, City have got the game in hand against Palace. They need to make sure they win that game by at least 2 goals. And it is really starting to heat up between the two sides. Spurs rubbish at home. Leeds okay form-wise at the moment. Yeah, I just think Spurs have got momentum now. They were unbelievable against Villa. Leeds haven't... Again, if West Ham lose this game, Leeds are safe. Leeds have got nothing to play for. I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds won. I just think with the way that Tottenham have been playing last... Well, I'm not going to say the way they're playing because their performances are still not amazing, but they've been playing better. And obviously 2 wins in a row. They've got confidence. They've got belief under De Zerbi. I don't know what's happened here. Referee stopped the game. Okay. What did happen? Foul from Wilson on Mosquera, but the referee didn't even see it. Oh, someone's got a red card on the bench. Someone has got a red card on the bench. I don't know who. Yeah, I think it might be Nuno's assistant. The stakes are so high at the moment. It's purely just frustration, I'm sure of it. Yeah, he's not happy. I'm assuming it is Nuno's assistant, but yeah, he's not happy whatsoever. He's been sent off. He must have obviously said something. Wonder how much added time there's going to be. I'm sure there'll be a decent amount. Bloody hell. Throw in for West Ham. And it's another yellow card, this time for Saliba for kicking the ball away. Even though I do think Arsenal will hang on, would not surprise me one bit. Would not surprise me one bit if West Ham equalise late on. It'd just be typical Arsenal, wouldn't it? It really would. I think that Everton-Man City game on Monday is going to make all the difference in this title race. City had it in the bag. It felt like they had it in the bag. And then they draw 3-3 to Everton. Another free kick. This time Mavropanos gives it away. I think he got the ball, to be honest, but yeah. It's Arsenal's title to lose, isn't it? Absolutely. Gonna have to change my nickname for them. We had a good run. Look, as I said, I can stomach an Arsenal Premier League title. I wouldn't be able to stomach an Arsenal Champions League title. Oh no, purely because they've never won it before, and it's just funny that for a club so big that they don't have any European pedigree whatsoever. Never won a European trophy, let alone the Champions League. We are approaching stoppage time here at the London Stadium. I'm sure there'll be a decent amount added on just to provide the drama. It's going to go out for a throw-in. I'm going to say about 6 minutes maybe. Something like that. I might be wrong, but we'll see. There is 6 minutes. 6 added minutes. 6 minutes for Arsenal to hang on and pretty much secure the Premier League title. And 6 minutes for West Ham to essentially, if we're being brutally honest, save their Premier League status. Todibo headers it away. Who's got it now? Pablo does. No, he doesn't. Trossard does. Here's Juve. Tries to find Wilson. Mosquera gets it away and Arsenal have it back. Oh, it's brilliant from Somerville. Oh, brilliant. Again, Fernandes is such a shame because he's had such a good game, but that bloody chance just before Arsenal took the lead. That's a foul on Somerville from Havertz. 5 minutes to go. Another yellow card. I don't know. I'm assuming for Trossard for complaining. They couldn't, could they? They couldn't find an equaliser. Be massive, wouldn't it? And the drama it would provide. Oh, wow. Fernandes is going to take... He'll be having sleepless nights over that chance, I'm convinced. I can't believe he missed it. Ball comes in and it's gone all the way through and it's going to be a goal kick. Wow. Just wow. They're just oh no, they're showing the Fernandes chance. How you just can't miss that. There is no excuses whatsoever. I know people are going to say, "Oh, what a save from Raya," but ultimately Fernandes has put it the same side as Raya went. He's been given player of the match, David Raya, for that save alone. I know people. It's a good save, obviously, but like Fernandes should be scoring. He really should be scoring. Is there a goal for West Ham incoming? I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I can't see it personally. I just think Arsenal are too strong defensively. Foul on Mateus Fernandes. Oh. They've literally just got to throw the kitchen sink here, West Ham. It'd be typical Arsenal to win this game, put in the hard graft, drop points home to Burnley on Monday. I mean, honestly. Here's Wan-Bissaka. They've just got to do all they can, West Ham. They've got to find a goal from somewhere. Bowen needs to cross it in. He does, but it's blocked straight away. So poor. Here's Fernandes. He's not going to take the throw in, is he? No, Wan-Bissaka is. To just give it away, he's probably going to go out. Come on, I want some drama for these last few minutes. At least we've got a goal, and at least I don't have to do a watch-along for bloody Chesterfield, Notts County now. Trossard tacked it away. Hermansen's come for it. Oh, it hit WHUARS. And I think the referee's given him a handball against the Swede. Joof. He's got to go long with it. Don't say that. No, but it just genuinely would not surprise me at all. I don't think it will happen. I do, as I've said, if Arsenal win this game, they'll win the league, I think. Hang on. Wilson! Oh, he could have easily ended up in. What a block that is from whoever that was. I think it was Saliba. Oh, what a chance. Arsenal dropping points. Oh, what a block that is from Gabriel. That could be a title-winning block. Was it definitely going in? I think maybe Rye would have saved it. West Ham corner. Hermansen's come up for it. Bloody hell. Right, Bowen. Bowen takes. And it's... Ryan dropped it. Wilson. Oh my God, has it gone in? It's a goal! Oh my God! Oh my God, it's a goal! West Ham have equalised! It's Callum Wilson off the bench! Oh my God! Arsenal are furious. They are absolutely furious. They want to foul on David Raya. As it stands, the goal has stood. They've gone straight back to the... I forgot what it's called now. Bloody hell, I've stopped my momentum. They've gone back to the centre circle. This is absolutely unbelievable. Oh my word. The question is though, is it going to be ruled out? I don't really know what Arteta's doing. He's doing that. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh my God, this is literally... Let's have a look here. Have a look. That is... No, they cannot give a foul for that. They cannot give a foul for that. The game has gone so... Look, I don't want City winning this league. Let's have a look here. He's dropped the ball. No, that can't be. And they failed to clear it. They've got to give this goal, I think. I think they've... Look at Nuno Espirito Santo. Oh, my word. For anyone watching, because obviously I can't hear the commentary, are they going to give this goal? You cannot disallow that. That is just simply poor goalkeeping, in my opinion. That has to be a goal. Look at the way... No, he could claim that anyway. You cannot disallow this goal. You really can't. But to be fair, the referee's been very biased towards Arsenal this whole game, I think. Do they not realise how much jeopardy this goal needs to stand, in my opinion? I know there's a lot of bodies. That has to stand. That's not a foul. It's a contact sport. It's a contact sport. They've got to give this goal. They've got to get... How is that? That's not a foul. That's not a foul in my eyes. Don't spoil it in the chat. Let's see what they give. I don't think that's a foul, personally. I might be wrong. I think Rye could claim it anyway. That's my opinion. Oh, for the drama, just give the goal. This is mental. Arteta, I think it's very obvious what Arteta's opinion is. They're taking a very long time, like a very, very, very long time. I think he could have caught it anyway. That's just what I think. Oh, they haven't given it. Oh, he's going to the monitor. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Wow. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, I think that would be so harsh. Purely, I think Rye could claim it anyway. I know there's a lot of bodies, but I think he could claim it anyway. I really do. I'm just curious, who are they giving the foul on? Are they giving the foul on, are they giving the foul on from Pablo? Because Hermansen doesn't do anything. God, I'm nervous, and this doesn't even affect me. I think they're going to disallow it, purely because the referee's gone to the screen. I mean, for me, this literally decides the title. I just think Rye could claim it anyway. Rye doesn't complain until he actually starts jumping. He doesn't complain before. Oh my word. This is genuinely incredible. But the thing is, if they disallow the goal, I can't hear what the referee's going to say. They are taking a very, very, very long time. Let's see what he's going to give. I think he's going to disallow it. I really do think he's going to disallow it. I can't hear what he's saying. And the goal's been disallowed. The goal has been disallowed. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he's got hold of his arm at all. For me, it's a contact sport. Raya for me, should claim it anyway. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's incredibly harsh. Let me just see this replay again. Let's have a look. He's got... I think... I'm not sure. I'm really not... Yeah, is it a clear... This is what I'd say. Is it a clear and obvious error? Is it a clear and obvious error? I don't know. Ultimately, Arsenal should be clearing it anyway. Oh, what do I know? Who cares at this point? Again, it doesn't affect me, to be fair. What a way to ruin the drama as well. Imagine the drama if that stood, for God. Well, I must say they've got to add a lot of time on now. They have to. What is Trossard doing? Honestly, get a grip, mate. Seriously. It's actually mental that I really don't want City to win the league, but like, I don't want Arsenal winning it either. Like, some of their players just really annoy me. But again, I'd rather they do it over City. But like, I'm not keen on the idea. Look, there could still be drama. There could still be drama. What I will say, the referee cannot blow the whistle straight away. He really can't. I'm not being funny. That decision took about 4 minutes. They've got to add at least 2, maybe 2 minutes. You cannot blow the whistle straight away. Arsenal just got to get it out. I mean, that is a massive... I mean, if you're a Man City fan, you are absolutely livid. Genuine. Like, you are absolutely... And obviously, if you're a West Ham fan... Oh, wow. But is there any more drama? Let's find out. Here's Callum Wilson. Wilson puts it in. And it's just about clear. Here's Juve. Somerville. I get what you're saying. If it was clear and obvious, it wouldn't go to VAR. I don't know, because yeah, people like to say if I feel like it has to be a clear and obvious error. I don't know if it was a clear and obvious error. That's just what I think. There's definitely contact, but again, think about how many players are in the 6-yard box. Mavropanos with the header, and it's gone wide. And I think that's probably going to be it. Wow, the drama, the absolute drama. And that's it. That is the full-time whistle. I mean, that is just unbelievable. What drama. I mean, for a game that was not a classic at all, Arsenal have come out on top. And that could be the title decided. That really could be. And it could be the relegation battle decided as well. Again, no surprise. Every single West Ham player is talking to the line, talking to the referee. People are going to have their opinion. People are going to have their opinion. I mean, I wonder what they were saying on commentary. Bowen is furious. He's absolutely furious. I could totally understand why. I can genuinely, totally understand why. And I don't know. I don't know anymore. I feel like that is such a big decision to make as well. Like, in the grand scheme of things, to overturn that goal. I mean, that's probably decided the title for me. I mean, they could have just given the goal to have the title race go down to goal difference potentially. Yeah, Nuno's going to be absolutely fuming. But for Arsenal, they won't care. They've got the win. Just about, though. Bloody hell, they made a right meal of it. But they go 5 points clear at the top. Obviously, City have got a game in hand on Wednesday. Wow. I'm just surprised the referee didn't spot it. That's what I mean. Like, I know there's a lot of bodies in there, but surely the one thing you'd look at when a corner's taken is the goalkeeper. Who knows? Who bloody knows? But what I can tell you is that Arsenal have got the 1-0 win. A very, very, very controversial goal ruled out. Callum Wilson with the goal. Nuno was absolutely loving it, but it was disallowed. Heartbreak for West Ham. Jubilation for Arsenal. Brain dead from Pablo. How do players still do things like that? Maybe it is brain dead, but ultimately, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say really. I just think to make a decision like that, it's just very controversial. I think. Look, it might just be me. I'm not saying it's not a foul, but I just feel like I feel like Raya should claim that anyway. I think that's poor goalkeeping in my opinion. He can't have been impacted that much. He only just about spilled it anyway. I don't know. I wanted that goal to stand for the title race. I mean, the title race would have gone down to goal difference on the last day. But yeah. And obviously it would have made the relegation battle incredibly interesting as well. Can't grip the keeper's wrist is common sense. Yeah, oh well. Why am I saying oh well? But this is what I mean. I have to want Arsenal to win the league because, yeah, but I don't want them to win the league. I don't want either of them to do it. But I would rather Arsenal do it, but I don't take pleasure from it. I really don't. Look, there's still 2 games to go. Well, for City, 3 games to go, but there could still be loads of twists and turns. Absolutely, but yeah, I mean, there's going to be... I mean, if you're a West Ham fan, you're obviously going to be saying, definitely not disallowed. I mean... Maybe he did have hold of his arm. I'm not saying it's not a foul. Is it a clear and obvious error? Is it a clear and obvious error? That's my only question. And to rule a goal like that, to rule it out, considering how much implication it would have for both West Ham and Arsenal, like, it's a big decision to make. But yeah, it is Arsenal who walk away with the 3 points. Leandro Trossard, it looks like he's the hero. The title isn't done yet. Well, I think it's done, but like, I guess you got to say, it's not over till it's over. But they're going to absolutely smash Burnley on Monday, and I can only imagine it all comes down to Palace. On their day, they can beat anyone, but can't see them play full strength. To be fair, even though they might not play full strength, it is Oliver Glasner's last Premier League game in charge of Palace, so they might want to. They might want him to leave on a high, but yeah, unbelievable, really. But no, I think Arsenal win it now. I do. And even if they drop points, let's just say they draw to Palace, they've got Burnley next game. They're going to get their goal. They're going to score at least 3, you'd think, which will get their goal difference up. Obviously, City play before them. Wow, what drama, eh? That's the Premier League for you. It was not a classic at all. Obviously, Arsenal taking the lead. There was always going to be one more chance for West Ham. They took it, but felt like everything went against West Ham today. The Mateus Fernandes chance, you can't forget. It seemed like everything went Arsenal's way today, didn't it? I'm not talking about just the referee, but like just the big moments, like the Fernandes chance. Obviously, the Wilson goal being ruled out. The Trossard chance deflected in. Yeah, just wow. Drama. But ultimately, I think City can only have themselves to blame. Arsenal are winning games. They might not be they might not be winning in the best way, but they're getting results. And ultimately, City drew to Everton. 1-0 up. You were so comfortable in that game. Self-sabotage. To be fair, though, even if Arsenal beat Burnley, title goes down to the last day unless City slip up again. So ideally, title goes down to the last day. That would be, because obviously I'll be doing a final day watch along. Hopefully the relegation battle does as well. I'm really, 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 really worried for West Ham. Really worried for West Ham, especially if Tottenham win tomorrow. West Ham can't afford to lose to any more games. They'd have to win both their last 2 games. But it's in Tottenham's hands again. Again, if Tottenham lose tomorrow, it's all to play for again. But we'll have to wait and see. West Ham still on 36 points with 2 games to go. Tottenham on 37 with 3 to go. And with this result, it means that Leeds, Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace are all safe. Fair play to Leeds. Obviously, newly promoted side. Them and Sunderland have come up and have came up and they've managed to stay up. Fernandes' one was unforgivable. He had the whole right side open to aim at and kicked it straight to right. Honestly, if I was a City fan, my head would have been on Mars after that chance. Because seriously, you've got the whole goal to aim at and you put it there. It's just... I just, as a professional footballer, I know he's not a goal scorer, but you've got to be scoring that. There's no excuse, is there? There's really not. Yeah, it's going to be Arsenal's year, isn't it? I mean, if they win their last 2 games, they finish on 85 points. Leeds win that game. You think Leeds win tomorrow? I think it's difficult. I mean, I just think Tottenham have got belief now. Tottenham have got belief, which is the most important thing. They've got confidence. They're at the relegation zone, and they know that if they win tomorrow, they're pretty much safe. Because West Ham would have to win their last 2, and they would need to hope that Tottenham don't win any of their last 2. To be fair, Tottenham's last 2 games aren't easy. They've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They never win at Stamford Bridge, and they've got Everton at home last game of the season. And obviously, Everton might have to win to get Europe. Wow. Just wow. What drama at the end, eh? I wanted that. I purely wanted the goal to stand, purely because, again, I know I keep saying it. I would prefer Arsenal to win the league, but I still want a good. That doesn't mean I still don't want a good title race. I wanted to go to the last game. I wanted to go down to goal difference. I wanted to be jeopardy until the very last second. I really do hope Palace play... I know they probably won't, but I really do hope Palace play full strength against Arsenal. I know they've got a Conference League final, but like, don't bench the likes of Wharton, Mateta, Sarr, Richards, Lacroix, Henderson, Mitchell, Munoz. Don't bench those guys. Don't bench those guys. Just a better outfit, Leeds. Spurs have been getting better, but Leeds are solid for it. Leeds are missing a few players, I think, though. I think Okafor might be out. Let me just have a look. Leeds tomorrow. Have they got any injury concerns? Well, Goodmanson and Gruev are out. And I think Okafor might be out as well. Yeah, Arteta knows how big that disallowed goal was. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Leeds are very good, but I just think... No, I don't... I mean, to be fair, I don't like Leeds either as a United fan, but I'd quite like to see Tottenham lose tomorrow. So, again, the relegation battle becomes more interesting. But I just think Tottenham win. I just think But then again, their home record is absolutely terrible. They haven't won this. Tottenham haven't won at home in the Premier League in 5 months. So yeah, I'm just hoping for a good game tomorrow. I will be doing a watch along for it. Yes, Liverpool are still fourth. You are still fourth, but you are absolutely shocking at the moment. Don't know how Slot's staying. I really don't. I'm saying that as a United fan. I should be advocating for Slot to stay. Go on, he's doing such a good job. But no, I can't believe he's still in a job. The fact that, obviously I didn't hear it because I was doing a watch along for it, but the boos at the end at Anfield, it's just, how do you come back from that? They didn't even lose. They drew, but they drew to a Chelsea team who have been absolutely terrible. Like, for ages. The Chelsea have been terrible for ages. 6 defeats in a row, only 1 goal in those 6 games. Like, they've been awful. But yeah, look, you've got to give credit to Arsenal because the London Stadium is not an easy place to go. I said before the game that West Ham are unbeaten in their last 6 games at home, 3 wins, 3 draws. But yeah, I honestly thought West Ham could have potentially. I honestly thought West Ham could have potentially nicked it. They could have done. I guarantee, if Fernandes scores that chance, they go on to win. Because they would have just played the nastiest low block ever. Remember when Wolves were fined by the league ages ago for fielding a weakened side? What happened to that rule? I don't actually remember that. I think Glasner knows. Glasner will know that the title race is, again, I'm waffling at this point. I think he will rotate. I don't think he should, because ultimately they're professional footballers. They should be able to handle 2 games within a matter of 4 days. They should be able to handle that. But I just think, what's more important for Palace? A home game against Arsenal, which does nothing for them in the league, or a Conference League final? I know it will be Glasner's last Premier League game in charge before he leaves, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But then again, but to be fair, if City drop points again, this result doesn't really mean much in the title race because it will have come down to City dropping points again. But now City got Palace, Bournemouth and Villa. I think you beat Palace. I don't know if you beat Bournemouth. I really don't know if you're going to beat Bournemouth. I think you'll beat Villa on the last game of the season because Villa will probably be hungover, especially if they win the Europa League. And by that point, they would have probably already secured Champions League football for next season. But yeah, that game against Everton, I think has cost you. Still, look, it's not done. It's not over till it's over. It's really not. But I'd be very, 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 very surprised if Arsenal do not win it from this point. What a title race, though. What a bloody title race. Going right, it will go down to the final day at least. Well, I'm hoping it will. Thing is though, City can't slip up again. If City slip up again before the final day, it's over. Arsenal will absolutely batter Burnley on Monday. Absolutely batter them. Like, at least 3-0. True, I don't even trust us to win every game. Exactly. I don't think you've been great this season, but you could still do an FA Cup. You could still win a cup double, which would be a pretty good season compared to last, obviously. But not winning the Premier League 2 seasons in a row, you haven't done that under Pep. You have not done that under Pep. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And I do think if City don't win the league this year, I think Pep will stay. I really do. Wow. Didn't think there was going to be a lot of drama. Obviously, Trossard scored and then the goal at the end. Again, people have their opinion. If I'm being brutally honest, look, I can see why it was ruled out. Of course I can. Pablo, it's a bit silly from him. But for the drama, for the tension, to disallow a goal in that moment, pretty mental. And also, is it a clear and obvious error like VAR like to throw at us? Saying, oh, it has to be a clear and obvious error for it to be ruled out. Maybe, but yeah. Everton game was a shambles. That Barry who scored 2 is one of the worst strikers I've ever seen. That's what I mean. That Gahey back pass has cost you. That Gahey back pass cost you the title. No, it has though. Because if Gahey doesn't make that back pass, who knows? You might go on to win that game. Because ultimately you concede that goal from the Gahey back pass. Then you concede 5 minutes later. Then you go 3-1 down. thanks to some terrible defending. All right, you get it back to 3-2 and then you get a late equaliser, but means nothing in the end. Means absolutely nothing. Yeah, just looking at the Arsenal goal again, it's really poor defending from West Ham for how good they were defensively. Just left Trossard on the edge, and then of course the drama at the end, the absolute drama. Wow. If I was a West Ham fan, oh my God! If I was a West Ham fan doing a watch along for this game, I don't know what I'd do. My head would be on bloody Pluto. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, guys. I think this game has been massive. This game has probably decided the relegation battle in the title race. If you're a West Ham fan, that is literally, I feel like your heart's been ripped out. I mean, in terms of stats, I mean, Arsenal had all the better stats, but they weren't great, were they, Arsenal? Let's be totally... I mean, I know they're going to probably win the title, and fair play to them. Their name will always be on that trophy. But I do think... I mean, I know Arsenal fans might not like to hear this. I think in terms of... Think about every Premier League title team, individual team. Obviously, United, we've won it 13 times. But think about each individual team that has won the Premier League. I think this Arsenal team, in terms of quality, would probably be... I know it sounds harsh, but the worst to win it. They're a good side. They're a good side. But when I think of teams that have won the Premier League, like Liverpool last season were better, City 23-24 were better, the treble winning team for City were better. Like, I think you could definitely make a case, maybe Leicester 15-16. Like, I think if this Arsenal team played every single Premier League title winning team, I think the only ones they'd probably only be able to beat Leicester 15-16. I can't think of another team. I cannot think of another team that this Arsenal team would beat that have won the Premier League title before. Look, I might be completely wrong. Obviously, I'm only 18. I've not seen every single title winning team since the Premier League got formed. But you're telling me an attack of Eze, Trossard, Saka and Gyökeres is going to win the Premier League? But then again, I go back to that Sir Alex Ferguson quote, attacks win you games, defence wins you titles. If Arsenal win the league, it's down to their defence, 100%. Another clean sheet. Just need Burnley to throw some career enders in there. You're already down anyway, just take one for the good of the people. People really don't want Arsenal to win the league. Can I just say, this is mental by the way, the amount of Liverpool fans on social media that I've seen want City to win the league is mind-boggling. If a Liverpool fan's quick to forget that this City team is the reason why Jurgen Klopp doesn't have 3 Premier League titles to his name. On 2, not even 1, on 2 separate occasions, Liverpool have lost the league on the final day because of Man City and Pep Guardiola. And yet, I don't think I've seen any Liverpool fan that I've come across, whether that's on social media or in person, want Arsenal to win the league. You might not want them to win it. I don't want Arsenal to win the league, but I prefer them to win it over City. But why? How can you want City to win the league? For all the damage they've caused, for all the heartbreak they've caused you, it's mind-boggling to me. It genuinely is. But yeah. I mean, look, maybe, who knows, Burnley might set... To be fair, Burnley managed to draw against Villa. You never know. And I think Palace can get something against Arsenal. If I was a City fan, I'd be much more confident in Palace getting a result if they didn't have the Conference League final. I just think they're going to rotate. I really do. I really do think they're going to rotate. But we'll have to wait and see. But Palace are a good side. But yeah, that Premier League final day is going to be an absolute all-timer. I'm really looking forward to it. Wow. Just wow. Whew. I mean, if you're a West Ham fan, you are just... Your head's all over the place. You think, like, obviously, Trossard's late goal, you're thinking, that's it then. But then the fact that they score with pretty much the last kick of the game, the last good chance of the game. Oh, my word, honestly. And for it to be disallowed like that, I mean, it's heartbreaking. It is. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And I don't even think... This West Ham team aren't bad. They shouldn't be going down, but they're going to, really. They're going to be getting relegated. Unless Tottenham mess up. But the thing is, even if Tottenham lose tomorrow, it's still in their hands. West Ham have to go to Newcastle away next week. If Tottenham win tomorrow, West Ham have to avoid defeat against Newcastle, otherwise they're relegated. This could be a dark few years in coming for West Ham if they go down. They're going to lose all their players. Bowen's going to go. Somerville's going to go. Fernandes is going to go. Disasi won't come on a permanent. Souček will probably go. Like their team's just going to be ripped apart. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they'll make a lot of money from the sales. Nuno's not going to stay, is he? He's definitely not going to stay. I'm just curious because obviously I can't hear the commentary or the punditry. What did they say about the disallowed goal? Did they agree with the decision to rule it out? I'm just curious. I guarantee, I'm assuming Gary Neville's on commentary. I guarantee he hit one of those. Ooh, yeah. I wonder what Neville thought of it. But such a massive moment, like genuinely. I mean, even if West Ham didn't stay up from getting a point here, it would have screwed up Arsenal's title charge. But you know what the funny thing is? Arsenal might have still won the league even if they drew today. Because it would have come down to goal difference. And Arsenal's goal difference right now is better. Only by 1, but still better than nothing, isn't it? Is there any way Arsenal drop points in their last... I don't think there is. I've got no faith in... I've got no hope in Burnley doing anything. I've got next to no hope in Palace doing anything. Even if... Genuinely, I wouldn't even mind if Arsenal win the title in like the last minute against Palace. What I mean is, I just want it to be interesting. I don't want it... Because the title race last season was so boring. Liverpool basically wrapped it up by Christmas. Like 23-20... But even 23-24 they went to the final day. You know, Arsenal... City scored within the first 2 minutes, and then any hope for Arsenal just went like that. 22-23 wasn't... The last incredible title race we had was 21-22, where obviously City were 2-0 down to Villa, came back to win 3-2. Obviously, Liverpool came back to beat Wolves, but it wasn't enough. And when Salah scored to make it 2-1, he was celebrating like he thought he won the league, but then found out that City came back. Yeah, that was an incredible title race. And I would like to see a title race like that again this season, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, if you're a City fan, or if you're a Spurs fan, you are just simply hoping that Burnley or Crystal Palace can do you a favour, because... Mate, can I just say, if Tottenham get relegated and Arsenal win the Premier League and the Champions League, what do Tottenham fans do there? Genuinely, if I was a Tottenham fan and I saw my club get relegated and saw my biggest rivals win the Premier League and the Champions League, I'd stop watching the sport. I genuinely would stop watching the sport because, oh mate, that would be the longest summer ever. Seeing Arsenal celebrate winning the UCL and seeing your own club get relegated. What do you even do at that point? But yeah, look, we've still got 2 weeks until the Premier League final day. The title race, it's not over till it's over, but I do think we will look back on this result at the end of the season saying this was the game that secured Arsenal the title, and also the game that might have sealed West Ham's relegation to the Championship. Okay, guys, I think that is where I'm going to end the stream. Wow, what a game. Well, for 80 minutes, it looked like it was just going to finish goalless, but then Leandro Trossard, I think it was the 82nd minute, got the goal for Arsenal to give them the lead. But then, I think it was like the 95th or the 96th minute, West Ham equalised. It was a set piece. Callum Wilson fired it in. It looked like Rice might have saved it on the line, but it went over the line, the goal was given, and then VAR rule it out. Very controversial moment. People will have their opinions on it. But yeah, that massive moment in the title race. But you've got to give credit to Arsenal. It's another clean sheet. And ultimately, they are just 2 wins away from Premier League glory for the first time in 22 years. And they're also 3 games away from a Premier League and Champions League double. But still, so much football to be played. But I think this result... is massive, like genuinely massive. Just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys who have either been here since the start or have joined at any point. I do really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so that you never miss a future upload or a future stream. I'll be back for another watch along tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Tottenham against Leeds. I'll be live from 7:45 on the Frank Thinks YouTube channel. West Ham 0, Arsenal 1. It's finished at the London Stadium. Arsenal, is that the title secured? And West Ham, is relegation secured? We'll find out in 2 weeks on the final day, but I think this result is massive in terms of those permutations. Thank you guys for being here since the start or at any point. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys back, and I'll see you again. Bloody hell. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tottenham against Leeds, 7:45 on the Frank Thinks YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, or thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, guys.